it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware. Where was you from?
Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nice Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
Well, hello.
Yo. Party people. Party people. 1 2 1 2.
Hey,
It's Tuesday night. You're now rocking with the best. This is the esteemed Fire Nice Experience, thought-provoking, black culture journey, sports entertainment, current events, politics, whatever it is. Let's talk about it.
Hope before we go any further, we got some early shout outs in the building, man. People checking in early. Hey, man, they know you gotta get your tickets early, man. But my big brother Midget.
I love it. What up, Darren?
Ox,
HTT, that's HTTC Nation.
Oh.
Up 600 East 5th Street, Ox.
OG Ox. Grand Funky, all the way out in Bucharest, man. Thank you for checking in. And our sister Nelly Nell, man, on the early check-in, man. It's much love early. Please proceed.
Absolutely. We got an exciting night, chock full of shit. You know how that goes. It's your boy Coach. Go by many names, but you know, I'm Coach, or Tuesday Night P tonight. How you feeling tonight, bro? My brother Iceman.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling nice, man.
Good. That's what I'm talking about. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling marvelous, man. I'm feeling marvelous. It's Tuesday night, man. You know, I couldn't wait to have something to get off my chest a little earlier, but I got the right time and the right mind to do it in a little bit. But before we go any further, I'd just like to tell everybody out there that's jamming with us with Bucharest and all the places in between, I'll give you a hello and a how are ya?
Absolutely, man. We're rocking out live from Studio 7 for all your recording needs, free stream video, audio. Your recording needs, get at them on all your social networks. Please get at us, man, on TikTok. The content is about to, creep up a little bit more, about to increase the output of content. Follow us on YouTube, for real. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and of course, home on Facebook Live. Once again, I do want to reiterate, man, that we are live every week. We are live every single broadcast. We one take and go. The one take experience, man. That needs to be applauded though, because we are live every single broadcast. For the most part, the Fire Nice Experience comes to you live. No cuts, no redirects, no nothing. You get it raw, pure, uncut.
Yeah.
Let's get it. You know how we always start this, bro. What's got you on fire today? Or this week? Or right now?
Well, you know what, man? Can you hook that up for me with the whole punch, man? You know you good with that, man. No, just the whole punch, man. Yeah, the whole John. But yo, man, I would like to tell each and every person out there, or remind each and every person out there, that tomorrow starts a very significant month for all my motherfucking black people. Black History Month, man. And what I want to say to my people out there, man, let this be the last time I motherfucking hear that, oh man, they gave us the shortest motherfucking month. That's not why the fuck this shit is going on, man. Know your shit, man. For real, man. You got, they shitting on black people. They gave us the littlest month. That's not why Black History Month came about, man. It's not. It's not, man. So at least know that shit. It came about, a coalition. Some black people came together and they said some black people's accomplishments and achievements should be put out in the world and known so other people can know them, especially black people, so you can do some shit in life. That was started by a group of people headed by one Carter G. Woodson, Dr. Carter G. Woodson. And it coincided with Abraham Lincoln.
You're going to learn today.
You need to know it, Jack. It coincided with Abraham Lincoln's birthday and Frederick Douglass's birthday. And it started off with Black History Week. Black History Week. So we actually got that thing expanded out 3 more motherfucking weeks. So know your motherfucking shit, black people. For real, man. Don't be walking around talking about we got the shortest month. They shitting on us. You have no idea how we got the month. So now that you know your shit, please walk around and say, oh, this is why we have Black History Month. It started off at Black History Week.
Martha, who? Martha, who?
Got me heat because I heard somebody earlier today. I was like, man, what kind of shit is this? I heard somebody today say, like, man, they shit on black people. It's the shortest month. I said, it's not why the fuck we have Black History Month. So, oh man, let me tell you, bro. And this is why. Oh, I didn't know that. So why would you run around saying that stupid ass shit? That's not why it happened. That's not why Black History Month is in February. Sorry about that shit, man. You too fucking old, man.
That's pretty significant, though.
Yeah, man, you too old to be just thinking that shit like, oh, man, they gave us this. Come on, man, stop that shit, man. This is Black History Month. You don't know shit about it?
Yeah, that's pretty significant.
Come on, man.
To get expanded from a week to a month. I'll take it, man. I'm not going, at the end of the day, especially with the climate and what's going on, I'll take it. I'm not going, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. New motto is half full.
Still get the shaft though.
Half full, baby. Half full.
Don't be having parades or nothing.
I'm cool, man. Fuck it.
Nah.
At this point.
Those alphabet people, when they time come up,
hey, man, they push for it. They make it a premium to do that, man. That's their that's them behind their own movement, man. Maybe we gotta do more sometimes. But glass half full, man. Glass half full. We got our month coming up, so it is what it is, man. But listen, let's have some fun, man. Let's some tomfoolery, shenanigans, Let's do some tomfoolery. I like that. That shit's funny. That shit's funny. So my man's at it again. The light-skinned Debo.
Fuck is that?
Matt Barnes.
Oh shit! What the fuck happened, man? What the fuck happened, man?
Matt Barnes then spit on his girl ex-husband and shit.
What? Ah, man, hold up, man. That's what he did?
Yeah, like the 49ers game.
Like Debo. Matt Barnes then pushed the light skin complexion a little forward, man, because Matt Barnes did some crazy shit. Matt Barnes did some dark skin shit. Let me see it.
Man, that's crazy, man. I mean, I done seen light skin, brown skin, dark skin niggas do stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't necessarily I know we got some more fire in this motherfucker.
It is. I got one. I hit one a long time ago. It's somewhere around.
But I'm like, nah, man, you can't be. What is he doing though, man? What is he doing running around?
He's a sucker. I ain't. Well,
You said it.
I don't know if that. I don't know, but
what was
you want to fight with all your exes. You want to be Derek Fisher up because he fucking your baby moms.
That's fair.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
fair.
You spit on this nigga because it's his ex. He don't even want the bitch no more. You got her and you still spit on him. I spit on him.
Oh, that's what he did. Oh, he kind of on something different. That gives it a little different perspective.
Matt Barnes is a different dude.
If I got you, I ain't spitting on you either, though.
You heard his story?
Well, I saw it, and I didn't really, dive into it. But it was Matt Barnes doing Matt Barnes things.
Nah, I'm saying like his upbringing.
Oh, nah, I don't know anything about Matt Barnes' upbringing.
Oh man,
Talk about it.
Nah, Matt Barnes' pop was that dude out in Cali.
Okay, well that might explain things.
Yeah.
That
You know
kind
what
of
I'm saying?
explains things.
He was raised in that, you know what I'm saying? His
He
pop,
definitely carried it.
his pop was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Kingpin out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he rolled.
Yeah. He you know what I'm saying? It's like one of them things, man. My pop is that guy, so I can't be the punk light-skinned basketball nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And they got the whole light skin package. Curly hair, light skin nigga, basketball.
Pop didn't look like that. His pop, they showed him a picture of his pop. His pop had a motherfucker, the baby, like the Cali baby fro. You know what I'm saying?
Cali baby,
The
bro.
Cali
Like it
baby
used to have
fro.
a curl.
Yeah, you know, but now it's just a fro now. He had his shit on. He was standing in his little, I guess, the crip pose. You know what I'm saying?
Is he in a joint in the streets? I mean,
Huh?
is he in a joint in the streets?
He did.
Oh,
Yeah, he passed away.
rest in peace.
But
Rest in
he
peace.
was-
I did not know that.
He was this guy.
But he was a
his pop
nigga.
was one of them dudes, you know what I'm saying, out in Cali. So, you know what I mean? But he's a sucker. He's a sucker. Like, right about now, him man, Stack 5, I don't be feeling a lot. You know what I'm saying? He on some weird shit. Him and Steven Jackson on some weird shit.
What's up with Stack 5, man? What's up with Stack 5, man? I seen
That's
something.
why I do a lot of waffling here. and there.
I mean, I didn't see it, but I saw him. Like, what?
Captain Jack.
I'm saying I was fucking with Stack 5 for a while, but I was like, man, I didn't seen him go at his neck kind of crazy recently. Like, fuck.
But how you think about, what you think about Matt Barnes? You think that shit?
I don't know, it's just Matt Barnes being in fucking, problem.
Weird, though.
Whatever.
That shit is weird, man. Yeah, that shit is going. You can't keep doing that shit, Matt.
My man, Stetson Bennett, still celebrating. NCAA national champion quarterback Stetson Bennett arrested for drunken intoxication. 2023.
Yo, it's
I don't
crazy.
know, he's like an administrator now.
But
at
look,
this
it's
point.
crazy. It's crazy. That's what I was going to say. I said it's crazy because it would be a bigger story if he was of college age.
Right.
That's pretty old, man.
Yeah, so that's what I'm like. Nah,
He's pretty old, man.
You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
Stetson, you
Like,
still rocking out?
man, he's still fucking young bitches, man.
Stetson,
Yeah.
you gotta watch him, man.
You
I mean, like at a certain
gotta
point.
watch out for that.
Yeah,
too.
at a certain point,
You know,
it's kind
college
of like
campus. It's a
Hey,
lot of
look.
17, just turning 18-year-olds out there.
Man,
Stetson.
look, I know he is in his glory. I'm not even that mad at him because I'm like, all right, public intoxication, you about 26, 27 years old. I can see that.
But I would say, not to cut you off and bring it down, bring it left. They just had 3 motherfuckers on their team die from drunk driving.
yeah.
Right after the championship, nigga. Right at the parade. Niggas leaving the parade died.
They still going hard.
And you still, you know what I'm
They
saying?
going hard.
That puts it in a very different perspective.
They
Now,
lost a train. They lost like a assistant coach, motherfucking recruiter, and 2 D linemen. Well, 1 D lineman died, and one of them might never play again. He the only one survived in the car.
damn it, man, yo.
So that, you know what I'm saying?
I did not know that.
And you being of the age you are, like
You
gotta
know
take
better.
Responsibility.
You know better. I mean, I was just, it wasn't that. I ain't gonna say it wasn't that bad. It ain't that bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like the circumstance around it and around your team, your personal circumstances make it bad. But public intoxication, I'm with sort of kind of that amount of shit. But with the other shit around you, like, hold on, cousin, and you older, and you just want to, hold on, we looking to you for leadership. Not right now is not the time for our leader to be acting like an asshole in the streets. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
He fucked up his. You think it fucked? You think it fucked up his draft shit? Because he
I
got
think he was a mid to late guy anyway.
Yeah,
Was
but
anybody
he-
hear anything different?
nah, but him could have been playing in the Shrine Bowl this weekend. Could have helped.
That makes a lot of sense,
Well,
man. You ain't that.
We'll see, young Stetson Bennett.
Yeah,
Get your shit together, man.
yeah.
It's trying to be, it's trying to,
Let somebody hold your beer.
So listen, in the realm of what the fuck is going on, female rapper Lotto put up some panties, warm panties. Well, the issue was that the internet never loses, so somebody with a lot of time on their hands noticed that she had some similar panties on to another photo and commenced to say, well, you're wearing the same panties. So she went through this whole thing and showed that she's got thousands of panties, Walmart panties, and they're the same thing. And she put them up on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
$60K so far. Game worn panties.
Hey, man, bitches not famous than her do that shit. So
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if it's a cumulative or not, but I heard she around 100K now. For her,
100K? Oh,
I heard she's around 100K now.
Yesterday.
Oh yeah, I looked at it today. I heard she. Well, I seen it today. That's what I was like. Damn, 100K.
If the payout comes, if it eventually comes, you're gonna see a lot of women, female stars doing that.
Yeah,
It's already a market though.
I'm saying it's already a market, but they can make more of their panties than they do their albums.
no bullshit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
You'll see the Miami, JT, Carisha, and them start selling their panties. Nicki Minaj might go in the whole pack.
Yeah. Matter of fact, these was the ones I had on the show where I said I like getting golden showers. So this might got golden shower. Right. This so that
That's
was
her flu game.
that was right. That's her flu game. That's her.
That's her flu games, bro.
Man, listen, get that money, baby.
Yeah, it's a market there. Hey,
Get
look,
that
man.
money, baby.
Hey, man, it's just a guy out there right now with 60K and 60, 70K to throw away on some game-worn panties. Hey, bro.
Game more.
And not only that, the crazy part about it is you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't even know what you're getting.
You don't. You don't.
You don't know what the hell you're getting.
Might not even be hers. Man,
Might
take
Nope.
your panties off, girl.
Right.
Give me your panties. We gonna
Throw them
split
in his
this
bag. Right.
We're gonna split this 50-50.
You smelling Rhonda Wilson panties. Nobody and shit. Regular person. and
Right.
shit.
Can I?
70K for a regular person panties.
Rhonda Wilson would have made money too, though. Because, like you said, it's a mortgage. She
Well,
might not have made 70.
Rhonda Wilson might have made like 300-400, not 70K. Or if they gonna split it, she might not make 30K.
But it's a mortgage. She would have made money.
But because it's
Yeah.
Lotto,
Long as-
niggas dishing out 90K and shit.
Money. Shit.
She getting her homegirl panties and shit.
Motherfucker would have been.
That chick a barista.
Shit. I got Rhonda Wilson's panties. Who the fuck Rhonda
Who the fuck
Wilson?
is Rhonda Wilson?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
there you
Well,
go.
it do make a lot more sense, and it doesn't make it does make it more valuable that it is Lotto's panties. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
You getting Shay Anderson panties.
I hope they getting
That's who you getting.
I hope they getting like letters of authentication, motherfucker. Now you got to send me the other two, motherfucker, unworn that they came in the pack with it, motherfucker. Just let me know that these is game. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gotta send me something certificate. Exactly.
Gotta have some kind of guarantee.
Twerk for 20 seconds in them.
Gotta authenticate these motherfuckers, man.
Cause in that world, some people, some of them be game worn, some of them they just get signed, some of them, that's where the exclusivity comes in from. So if you had them on that night, you was twerking all crazy in the crowd face and it went viral, them panties gonna be worth a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, those are the panties I seen on the internet that night. Yeah, bitch, 80 grand. You know what I'm saying?
They did 62.8 panties.
Right.
They did 70-point game panties.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Remember them thongs I had on stage? I gave that boy, that motherfucker, that lap dance and shit, and then all the money started coming down from out the sky. Yeah, these the ones, bitch.
So listen. I like to start something new, right? I would like to start, hear me out. Fire Nice Experience Hall of Fame.
Okay. I'm with
Fire
that.
Nice Experience Hall of Fame. Right?
So who the first inductee or nominee?
I don't know if he's an inductee.
Or she. I'm not sure.
I have a person.
What?
Yeah,
Just in our Hall of Fame.
Just our Hall of
Like
Fame.
for what? Good things, bad things?
Could be
weird
anything.
things?
Just an exemplary individual.
Nah,
The exemplary could be anything. Just a unique.
You know what?
Nah, we got, like Dion said, we gotta have different halls in this motherfucker. You can't have my bus next to another nigga bus.
We'll run the resume. We'll run the resume.
I mean,
Run the resume. Run the resume.
Dion said, nah, I can't. My bus can't be this
I'm saying that. I'm saying that once again. Unique niggas, you know what I mean?
Okay, I'm
candidate.
with a free nigga. I'm with a free motherfucker. I'm with a free
I like
motherfucker.
this guy. This guy is cool with me. I like this nigga. Like him. This man spent his first 2 years in the NFL in the training room for the Cincinnati Bengals without an apartment.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Would have been 3 had the coaching staff not changed. And he was told that, hey, man, you got to leave. You can't stay here no more. Yeah. This man's diet consists of McDonald's, allegedly.
Allegedly. Egg McMuffins and shit.
Allegedly. This man said, not quote, buy no real jewelry for what? My name is the ticket. I'm buying $50,000 worth of jewelry for what? I go to Claire's. Man raced a horse, bro. And won. Raced a horse. Kicked the extra point. NFL football game. Kicked the extra point.
I would like to
Played
say
soccer.
that gentleman had one of the most unique last names I ever heard in my life.
Officially fun dummied his name into his football number. Yeah. Headbutted his ex-wife. Headbutter. Then striker, he headbutter. Bro.
That's a strike, but
It's a strike, but it's a weird one. It's not a conventional.
it's definitely
Now,
unique.
we're not talking about a conventional Negro.
Yeah, it's
We're
definitely
talking about
unique.
a very off the wall Negro.
That's definitely a unique
This
mode of
man
attack.
brings Uno cards on dates. At the end of the date, we play Uno. You lose, you pay. Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. The one and only. Call Marvin Lewis. 3 o'clock in the morning. Marvin Lewis answers the phone. Coach, I'm open. Hangs the phone up.
That's probably the best thing of the whole story.
Hey
I
yo,
don't expect nothing less from you, bro.
did you know that?
Because I don't believe, like some of that shit, like the McDonald's shit, half and half, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I still fuck with him. You know what I mean? The jewelry shit, I understand where you're coming from, but why even buy fake jewelry?
Well,
It's an eye catcher. It's an eye catcher.
Because it's an eye catcher. You still, your name is your name, but you still want something to, you know what I'm saying? So
So they can ask what your
why-
name
why
is.
even buy the fake
jewelry,
jewelry?
okay, so that's like me wearing this watch. It would be nice if it was a Rolex, but I still like a watch. I still like to have a watch on. I think it's, I like a watch. Don't necessarily got to be a Puget or, one of them.
But like I'm saying, you can still
An Audemars
buy nice
or
earrings.
or
Not,
Patek.
it's not $50,000
Right.
earrings. You can
So-
buy $700, $600, $200 pair of nice earrings. That
I
lasts
think,
you
he,
forever.
I think he said not 200. I think he said 20. He's $20.
Nah, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying? They can last you forever. Just how many $20 did you buy when you could have had a nice pair that lasts you forever for $200?
But see, that's what I'll say.
That's
I'll say
fair, I
this.
guess. You
I'll say this.
you
I'll
really
say
want to
this.
get frugal.
I had a night when my ear was
That's
pierced.
frugal.
Hold on. Now, when my ear was pierced, I had a nice earring and I lost it and I was scarred. And I said, you know what? What's the point? I'll never buy another earring again. Not anything of any value. Not anything of any value. Not anything of any value. I lost a cousin's necklace at one point. One of them crazy nights out. I think we was at the Kahuna, and I lost the fucking necklace.
I ain't gonna say I was there, but I think I remember
Remember that shit?
around the time.
And shit, man. I mean, ever since then, I kind of like. I haven't been fond of jewelry or whatever have you, because at the end of the day, man, like you lose that shit, man. That shit hurt.
I was never against jewelry. Myself, I'm not a jewelry guy. I'm more of a jewels guy. Catch the lug.
Oh wow, that was wow. Play that back. That's a beat. Play that back.
I'm not a jewelry guy. I'm more of a jewels guy. Jewels over jewelry. Now, with that being said, if I get jewelry, you gonna put me up there with Mr. T, Slick Rick, Ghostface, gaudy truck jewelry.
Yeah.
If I ever have jewelry, you're like, damn, this nigga got nothing but cables, nothing but. I mean, now I want something real stupid, you know, like
Son,
the 6-inch bird that goes head, like the big ass
shit,
fucking,
I get it.
the big ass
But I
plates.
guess my question is, would it be costume jewelry or would it be real jewelry? Would it be real?
Now, if I was to get that much jewelry, I'm getting it real.
If you got that kind of money, would it matter though? I guess that's my whole point. Would it matter?
Here's the thing: if I got to a point where the money didn't matter, if I go out and buy truck jewelry, if I go out and buy jewelry, it's all going to be truck jewelry. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's got the biggest dookie rope, and the biggest Cuban link, and the biggest herringbone, and the biggest, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the biggest plates, stupid shit. Big ass, stupid ass braces might look like
gauntlet.
like
Like an infinity gauntlet and shit.
remember something stupid, something stupid. If I ever did get jewelry, but I'm nothing more, you know, I'm more sentimental. You know what I'm saying? I won't, I'm not even a jewelry guy, man. I got dog tags and a
Yeah, that's I'm
And an
with that.
ID
But I
bracelet.
can understand certain scenarios where you might want to feel that way.
I like
But yeah,
jewelry.
Hmm?
I like jewelry.
well, we know you like jewelry.
oh yeah,
Shit, I like jewelry.
Ice man.
But yeah, that's I like that. I like the nomination.
That's why I said I wouldn't spend nothing crazy, but I get a nice. I'm not spending 100,000.
Well, here's my thing. I
I'm
think
not
jewelry does look good. You know what I mean? In certain settings, you know what I mean? I do.
Oh yeah,
It does definitely look good. You know what I mean? But the question would be the repeated buying multiple pieces of jewelry. I just don't see the value in that. So I agree with his sentiment in regards to that. I don't see having 7 $200,000 watches. I don't really
dog.
Really,
Now that part.
or
Now
10.
I'm not even going to lie. I wouldn't even have that.
I ain't gonna have like, when I get older, like older.
Man, how much older you are?
I'll be like 70.
Damn.
Have you different
I'll
watch,
have
right?
Like 8 rings on.
Mandarin, man. Nigga like the Mandarin from
And-
Marvel Comics.
And that's what I'm saying. Truck jewelry,
Rings on.
truck.
I'm gonna have my suit on, or
Nigga like the Mandarin, man.
when I'm old, man. Listen,
Older.
older.
Dog, I know I'm gonna get like a unique piece. Like this nigga, do he got like a headband, like a you feel what I'm saying? Like what the fuck he got on? Like something. Dog, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. If I get jewelry, I'm getting a big ass dinner plate. You feel what I'm saying? or six of them, you know,
What you gonna get?
big ass. Yo, I want
iced out 7-Eleven chili dog.
Said chain bang glass tables.
dig it. Yo, you know what chain I do want? The King Jaffer chain.
The triangle.
All that, yes, I want that shit. That's where I'm starting at with my truck jewelry shit. Yeah, that'd be our first piece, the King
You get a
Jaffer.
lot of that shit though. Like
A lot of truck jewelry. And if I don't have truck jewelry, it's gonna be Mr. T quantity. Like, god damn, yup, truck jewelry.
17
like-
ropes.
I wear like 5 chains.
Truck
I wore
jewelry.
like 3 at the. I wore about 3 at a time.
Let's get serious though. Some serious topics going on. Well, not serious, but you know, let's get into some other shit.
Truck jewelry.
Before we start, can I get a topic right quick?
Absolutely, man. Rock out.
Man, how y'all feel about the Memphis shit?
We're gonna talk about that, man, because that's heavy, man. That's heavy. That's heavy. It's disturbing to watch. Well, is it? I don't know. Well, let me ask y'all. Is it disturbing to watch because we've seen it?
Nah, it's not disturbing to watch.
Like, are we? Because kind of like it's disturbing to see nigga get his ass whipped again.
You know what? Let me take a drink on this.
But I think it's disturbing to see that it was at the hands of brothers. And that's a lot of layers to peel back on this thing. It's a lot of scuttlebutt around this thing. Like a lot of people actually saying that this was not like this was like a personal beef kind of thing. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly.
I allegedly seen. I don't know how. I couldn't substantiate it, but I've seen those rumors bantied about where they there could be some personal.
The deceased worked at the same place as one of the officers' exes, and you know he was doing her, and there was a personal thing going on there. So I mean, it makes sense because when you look at the vitriol and the venom and the aggressiveness that was going on, it makes sense. Like
seemed like
because,
that was something.
That was like because if you look at a lot of the beatings, you know, when you've got 4 or 5 or 10 or 12 or 13 white officers beating on a black man, the motivation is racism and hatred for black people. You know what I mean? But you want to figure out, you think to yourself, and you're like, well, wow, that's 5 black cops. What you beating on a black dude for? So when you hear something like that,
You ever seen the first 48?
it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But it's weird because what was this was a couple weeks ago, and I think somebody here said my man is involved, and of course somebody here said that he only gets involved in high profile shit. Benjamin Crump. So Ben is involved, and he said that he's also representing a black male stopped by that particular unit 4 days prior to Tyree getting assaulted. This gentleman was dragged from his car and assaulted. Ben Crump had called Internal Affairs multiple times, but no response. So, this is kind of like a history. And not only is it a history that this particular unit has roots in other places too. Thoughts?
Well, first of all, man, I don't think just because, not saying that was what the narrative is, but just because they were black, I don't necessarily think that was the case. That was, it was personal and they was black, it was personal. I think because they was cops, and that thing is, well, first of all, black people aren't treated fairly. So everybody knows you can treat black people like that. Even black people know you can treat black people like that. You know what I'm saying? Even black people know you can treat black people like that. So them being cops and there possibly allegedly being a personal component, that could be the fuel that drives it. But they already was cops and they was doing this shit to a whole lot of fucking people, from what I hear. And this one particular gentleman actually has a history of, well, I don't say a history. He has at least an incident where he spazzed out on somebody and fucked them up in jail. He used to be a CO. So that's the gentleman that may be alleged to, that really had the personal vendetta component of this tragedy. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking murder. It's fucked up. But them just being cops, to me, it just makes it right for the situation. Like any cop, I say, is capable of doing that to any black person. They don't treat no white people like that. I bet they wouldn't.
So just for FYI, for those that don't know, this particular unit is it's called the Scorpion Unit. A public statement from the police department indicates that particular unit has been deactivated. Today, not today, but at the time of the release, today, Memphis police officers assigned to the Scorpion Unit, which is an acronym for Street Crimes Operations to Restore Peace in Our Neighborhood, met with Chief Karen C.J. Davis to discuss the path forward for the department and the community in the aftermath of the tragic death of Tyre Nichols. In the process of listening intently to the family of Tyre Nichols, community leaders, and uninvolved officers who have done quality work in their assignments, it is in the best interest of all to permanently deactivate the Scorpion Unit. The officers currently assigned to the unit agree unreservedly with this next step. With the heinous actions of a few cast a cloud of dishonor on the title of Scorpion. It is imperative that we, the Memphis Police Department, take proactive steps in the healing process for all impacted. The Memphis Police Department remains committed to serving our community and taking every measure possible to rebuild the trust that has been negatively affected by the death of Mr. Tyre Nichols.
Go back to what you was saying when you was like black people not treated fairly, right? That's why I brought the whole joint up. Went out of the lineup. You know what I mean? Yo, what they did was wrong, no doubt. No doubt that shit was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But were they fairly prosecuted?
That's a good question.
They went, that shit went fast.
That's a good question. This was record fast. Like, this was swift. This is put it this way. I'll say this. This was the sort of action that we would have expected from the 7 other police brutality cases, not the whole administrative leave 2-3 months after the incident, and then a long drawn out process, paid leave, desk assignment, that kind of shit.
Besides the cops, they fired the EMT workers.
I heard, nigga.
And you know they all were black too. And that goes to me, what you said, black people not treated fair. Even those cops, black cops, and black EMTs realized that they was black when they didn't get treated fairly in this case.
That shit was fast. Within a week, we have.
How do you fire EMTs that come to a crime scene and they don't take the body? How you know the police tell them don't touch the body? They can't do nothing until the police tell them. You can't just walk in and bogart the scene and
you might be fucking with a crime scene or something, possibly. I mean, I don't know.
Firings and arrests.
Within
a week.
How? I thought they worked independent of each other. If you see somebody fucked up, you're supposed to tend to them whether the cops told you yeah or nay.
Yeah, because it's the preservation of life, you would think.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a black dude and a white dude. You know what I'm saying? They could, like, he was in a position, he could have did something. Man, I guess, I could have did something like, that's fucked up.
I could have did something.
That shit was painful to watch. That part there, like, somebody do something.
Why would I want to end up like him? If y'all telling me, don't touch him, and y'all just did this to him.
I'm not sure. Going on, man.
I'm not sure if that was what they was telling them.
Get on the ground. He's on the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could have been.
He's on the ground. Give me your hands. You got my hand. Like, it was just. Oh, it was just.
But they said they gave him.
Because, like, to bring up what you saying, that's just like, so what you basically saying is, or now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, paraphrase. The EMT just pulled up and chilled.
Yeah.
Why? Somebody had to say something to somebody. Someone called the ambulance.
Yeah.
So when the ambulance get there, why we don't do nothing?
Now that
someone
part
called us.
Now, somebody called y'all. But and that's what I'm saying. Even and I'm assuming there could be somebody said don't touch him. And that's fair to say. That may have even happened. But all I'm saying is, even aside from that, when you see somebody fucked up, being the paramedics, what you trained and signed up and took oaths and shit for, you're supposed to go and take care of this person, this man. Jump in regardless of, like, okay, if he shot somebody and all of that shit, we got to patch this man up. And then we'll worry about what he did to somebody or what he did to you or whatever y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? We have to actually, patch this man up and make him whole so y'all can take him to trial or he can do whatever he's going to do so he can face justice. And they just stood around. Maybe they was told to stand around. But I'm just saying, like,
what's your gut feeling?
9 times my interactions with police and seeing interactions with police, if the police fuck you up, they taking you to the hospital.
He was left there to die.
Yeah, you know what? He was left there to die. He was left there to die.
They was preventing the EMT from working on him.
I think that's going to come out. I think that's going. I think it's going to come out till it may say that. Cause I'm like, yo, why you supposed to
fire the two sheriff cops for basically what you said. They wasn't involved. They showed up at the scene and just watched. So that's why they got fired.
Yo, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they got fired. Y'all ain't have nothing to do with the Scorpion unit. Y'all just happened to come to the scene and y'all just sat in your car and watched them beat the fuck out of this nigga. Oh, y'all gotta go too from the sheriff's county. Y'all gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, you ain't even give them no paid leave. Like all the motherfuckers just catching bodies. White cops just catching bodies and they getting paid leave. All these niggas was watching niggas catching bodies.
Them niggas was
fired.
Yeah, them niggas got locked up, fired, bailed out. Before everybody said, "Oh man, what happened?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
this was swift.
Yeah, he was home almost before the videos came out.
This was swift.
Very swift, man. Like, I mean, I don't really understand.
I was impressed with the progression of charges and action.
Yo,
if this was the norm, I would be even more impressed. But it's alarming the fact that it's not the norm.
That's where I was.
Yeah.
Because what y'all did was wrong. You know what I'm saying, man? That was wholeheartedly wrong. Y'all beat him to death. For what? You know what I'm saying? He
was 100 yards away from
for what?
His crib, man, screaming for his mom.
For what?
You don't have
you know
to.
What I'm saying? Nothing he did deserved that beating.
Exactly.
Then I look and be like, damn.
I was great. I was
like, yo, they just burnt these niggas real fast.
It made me think about the Boondock shit.
You know what I'm saying?
What did
like,
he do to make them niggas that mad, man?
Like, yo, you burnt. Now, what made him that mad when he took off?
Yup.
He ran, and they had to chase you.
Yep.
Still, you don't deserve to die.
Nah, he don't. But coming from a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you know what I mean? You've been involved with police, but nigga that be involved with police, man, you make them run, nigga. They don't like that.
Let me see it. Like.
And then you already had some aggressive cops that was on you, so but they don't like that
at all.
Shit.
Oh, he made me run, made us run.
Oh, we gonna rough him up a little bit. Handcuff him, might pop his elbow out of place, pop his shoulder out of place. But they ain't calling the ambulance. They gonna take you to. You need to go to the hospital.
They know.
And the crazy part about it was
they know they fucked that man up, man.
The crazy part about it was though on the video, how they were trying to get their story together at the scene about he grabbed his gun and all that.
He went for my gun. Yeah. I'm like, man,
the audio showed that the audio portion of because they were trying to block the cams, the body cams, but they were clear on the audio. Like the video didn't match the audio.
Right? Yeah. How foolish are you to not? I mean, you tried to block it, but how foolish are you to not understand it? We can hear you, nigga. We can hear you talk. Oh man,
Are y'all drunk? Like
they might be. They might be drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you doing, man? The fuck is you talking about, man? Everybody just, did you not know your camera was on? And did you not know that they can hear you? You actually tried to block it. So
I don't know. That shit was weird, man. That shit. Listen, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want them to tear shit up or not, man, because we've been doing that for the last like 2-3 years because of this shit. Eric Garner, what's my man?
George Floyd.
Philando Castile. We've been tearing shit up for a couple years now, man. I guess the consistent thing, man, is just the abuse of power from police officers. That's kind of like black or white, because it's just the abuse of power, man. Like, and it seems like this happens to us all the fucking time, man. Like, I don't know if you out there, man, and you see cases of white people being abused, man. I would love to see them, man, but I just don't see them, man.
I
just don't see them.
You don't see them. It just is because it's something ingrained in really all of us who have come up in America.
It's crazy,
you feel what I'm saying? It's and that's the one thing I try to tell people, man. I would like, look, man, these systems are real. When people say, "Oh, it's the system," yeah, it's the system. Like how I said, like how you can have these black cops do this to black people. The system is the system. Now you can be black, you can be white, you can be Spanish, you can be Asian, you can be Canadian, you can be Muslim, whatever, but you're going to act like a cop acts.
Right.
You're going to do what a cop does, and you're going to protect the shield.
The practices of being a cop is, at the end of the day, it's a power stroke. It's a power stroke.
Right. So when you come in and be like a whistleblower or something like that, it's really only one place a lot of those people go, and that's internal affairs. Or you actually don't stay in law enforcement.
Ain't no real niggas, no cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no real niggas, no cops.
Right.
You can't be a cop as a real nigga. Not, you know what I mean? Like, no real nigga.
It's hard to be that. It's hard to.
I'm not saying there ain't no genuine black motherfuckers that's cops, but like hood niggas that's really in touch with the hood. Like, you can't be no cop. You ain't, as a hood. If you a hood nigga, you can't be a cop. To be a hood nigga, there's certain things you go through and certain things that happen that don't allow you to be a cop.
Like, nah, that ain't me. Right? You just exactly how you indoctrinated. You like, I can't be a cop.
Can't be a cop.
A cop.
So you out of touch as a black man, and not to mention, the white man is like, really, really not. But as far as black people, like, I don't know. I don't put it this way. I mean, I hate to say it, but fuck it. You know what I mean? Where we come from, if you a cop, if we any cops that we knew was cornballs. Like, you a cop now? That figures.
Now, I know at least, I want to say 2 female cops. And I respect that. I respect that in them. 2 female cops. I'm like, but you still cool. Dudes, nah, man, that's something different, man. I don't know if that's sexist or not, but the 2 ladies that I know.
So I want to read something.
Go ahead.
While I was checking this out, and it's just along a different line, but I think it's relevant to us as we navigate this whole thing, over the past like 5-6 years, and even further beyond that, but even more prevalent now. And it says that research shows that black folks suffer PTSD from watching videos of blacks being killed by police. It's a phenomenon called linked fate, where we see ourselves and loved ones in the place of the victim. Be careful watching that Tyree murder video, man. And you know what I thought? And this one hit home to me because I know that my wife has a very heightened sense of, I don't want to call it paranoia because it almost makes it sound like she's crazy, but
Right.
she has a very heightened sense of, what can I call it, man? I want to be careful with this one because I don't want to make my wife seem like she's fucking crazy. Because I get it, I understand, but she has a very heightened sense of not a
controversy. That's not that's not
very,
quite the word,
she
but
has a very heightened sense of the moment and the climate. She has a very heightened sense of the climate, to the point where my son's experience is a lot different than our experience. Because I know we hung out until 3-4 o'clock in the morning over E-Way in front of your crib, in front of J-Rock crib, all night long.
right.
All night long. You know what I'm saying? Now, different neighborhood. Totally different neighborhood. We would have been in this day and time a lot more susceptible to being rousted and harassed. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But we had a lot different freedom. The climate wasn't the same. Dirty cops back then, but the climate wasn't the same. So I get it. So this what you think about that, man? Like the whole linked fate thing, where you see yourselves and your loved ones in the place of the victim because you immediately think, damn, that could be boom.
Well, when I think about it in those terms, man, I don't necessarily think it could be me. I know it could be me. I assume my odds are a lot less in Delaware. If you know what I'm saying, where I usually do my thing. I assume my chances are a lot less of getting killed by the police in Delaware because it's just not that prevalent. But as opposed to being, something done to me off the books.
What you mean that prevalent?
So let me explain.
That prevalent.
I was saying it being murdered by the police in Delaware. That ain't that. I ain't that. I said the odds are a little bit less of that. But something happening off the books to me, I'm very aware up and heightened.
So
not saying heightened, but
to bring you up to speed. I was reading, and I read this, and like I said, just to reiterate for those that might have missed it, it says research shows that Black folks suffer PTSD from watching videos of Blacks being killed by the police. It's a phenomenon called linked fate, where we see ourselves and loved ones in the place of the victim. And I was explaining how I get it because, my wife is extremely hypersensitive to the climate and how she treats, my sons. And mind you, I got a 24, 25-year-old son. So I get it. Do you think that's a real thing? Or
no, I know that's a real thing. I know that's a real thing. I know it's a real thing. Yeah.
We spent a lot of time out 3-4 o'clock in the morning, whether he was doing something or not. We might have just been out there, fucking around and drinking 40s or whatever have you.
Just came back from something,
just chilling,
in and out.
So
excuse me.
Do you identify with that, or is it? Do you think about your kids like that a lot?
I think about my son like that. Like, man, how would he react if? You know what I'm saying? But I could have missed some shit though. Like, yo, I wasn't necessarily, how should I put it? I was more shook of the police because I was doing wrong. My whole life was wrong. If I'm driving in the car with niggas, we probably got weed. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm clean, if I'm riding, I've heard us say, if I'm with you, we riding and we clean, I'm not worried about the police. I'm not worried about the police putting us over. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Well, and that was what I was saying. I wasn't necessarily worried about the police killing me. Nah, I ain't worried about that.
That's a real
in
thing.
Delaware. No, it's
You
a
might
real
not be
thing.
worried about it, but it's a real thing.
No, I ain't know. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's not a real thing. But what I'm saying in Delaware,
police killings in a lot of towns, a lot of
it does, but how, like you said, you alluded to the freedoms that we are necessarily kind of used to. Those are not awarded in some other places. And me, myself, I'm like, okay, well, I'm very aware of those differences. You know what I'm saying? It may not be that heavy here. Like, I swear, I haven't been to Philly in a minute. I go to Philly, man, I'm going to be on a different type of heightened awareness. Not from the gangster element, from the police element, from how they feel about the gangster element. And I might fit the mode, or not even saying I'm in the hood or any of that. Just, okay, well, we treat people around here a certain type of way. Or if we get you off to the right, yes, you know, and I ain't saying
because I'm pretty sure, like I said, I heard about a lot of cop killings in Delaware. I ain't heard about too many in Philly.
True. That's fair.
So you going to Philly and being on pause about the cops, and it's the cops here that's killing us. That's killing people.
Well,
No cops in Philly killing people.
I mean, I'm not saying cops here haven't killed some people. But what I am saying is it may not be, it may be, I'm not sure of a number. Whatever the number is too many. But you feel what I'm saying? I can't say that the cops around here are more murder happy than some other places that I might frequent. And I would just say that's because of this is a smaller place around here, and we, you know, things get done differently, a tad bit differently when it comes to the law. Now, something nefarious going on, something really other than murder, and I ain't saying murder is not on the table. I know they have murdered people. They murdered my uncle. But what I am saying is that I'm not necessarily worried about that happening to me, but I'm not trying to get rest in peace Tyree Nickel and live. You feel what I'm saying? Get punched in the face off for nothing. I'm not trying to get that and live. Like that can still happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to get beat up in an alleyway. I'm not trying to get beat up around the corner from my mama crib. That can happen. You know, so that went way too fucking far. It went way too fucking far when it started. It should have never happened. But I'm not around here because, like you said, I am comfortable, a little bit more comfortable around here. But like I said, if I go somewhere else, I might have a little bit more heightened sense of something happening to me on a more permanent level. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But yeah, man, in the coming weeks, man, it's a lot that's gonna come of this shit. We'll keep our eyes peeled,
Hell yeah.
you know, and our ears open.
I don't think we're gonna
See
have a
what the
choice.
fuck happens with that?
There you go. It's all on the news.
I don't think we're gonna have a choice but to not hear.
And I'm not really. It's crazy, and it's funny that like I'm not a news watcher. I kind of read my news a lot. Like I kind of take it in doses. I take it when I want to take it because if you turn the TV on and you watch the news, it's a constant horror story for me.
And it's crazy because it's crazy because like all in 360, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit right here, white people proving a point. They like, all right, no one cop's convicted. Boom, we got it. They out of here. All right. Why y'all not riding? You know what I'm saying?
Now they
all the black
they,
community.
you know,
But you see, in every state, for I don't know why, but it's because of the riots of the last shit. You know what I'm saying? But they having press conferences and shit about, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in Delaware just had one about Tyree Nichols.
Memphis nigga.
About a Memphis nigga.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. But they just, you know, what
By
I'm
the
saying?
Memphis nigga, yeah.
Like white people, like, oh,
Around here,
you're not mad, huh? You're not mad.
y'all ain't riding, man.
You're not mad.
Y'all don't want to tear
mad.
shit up, man.
Y'all just perturbed now.
Yeah. Oh, it got to be a white cop. Oh, it just got to be a white cop killing a black guy. It can't be a black cop killing a black guy. Oh, y'all ain't really mad. Y'all wasn't really mad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, we ain't shit, man. They didn't give us a chance to be mad. The motherfuckers move swiftly.
Yo, they deserve what they get, but is this too fast? Like you said, is this too fast?
I'm 100, bro. It was like,
It's not too fast to fire you or lay you off. That's not too fast. We've seen it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's too fast to just arrest you and without.
I'm a cop, goddamn. Like I'm used to seeing this thing drag out for 5 months.
Yo, where the union on this?
That's what I'm
Where the
saying.
union on this?
That's what I'm saying.
Where the fraternal?
For their dudes. No, we gotta find more evidence and really look into it before.
I don't know, man.
Hey, yo, where the fraternal order on this? Where the fraternal order on this? On some real type of time, they got the badges and all that. They go, man, they be fighting motherfuckers like they ain't did shit. No, they ain't did shit. They ain't did shit. Man, they be
the blue.
Man, they go get the oldest niggas that, man, he come up with all his motherfucking medals and shit. Oh, man, I'm trying to tell you, dog.
They would say, "Oh, we still
Man, look.
Blue lives matter.
Man, look, man. Man, look, man.
Ironic shit about the whole situation. After all these police beatings we done seen on camera through the years, why are they comparing this one to Rodney King?
Because there is a scoreboard, whether we like
Now, but I'm just saying, this is
scoreboard.
similar to the Rodney King beatings,
Yeah.
and none of the 50 others wasn't.
Nope. No.
Nah,
This
they
was
didn't jump.
significant.
He ain't jump out of a car.
No, this was significant. It's a scoreboard. It's a hidden scoreboard. It's a hidden scoreboard.
That's
Yes,
fucked up,
this
man.
one is. Yes,
That's
this one is,
that's fucked
this
up,
one
man.
Is equivalent to Rodney King. Yup.
Yes.
Yup.
This
Yeah.
one, just this one, huh?
Oh, I said, yo, I'm like, yo, all these other police.
No Blue
And
Lives
y'all-
Matter movement. I
and
guess
y'all-
y'all learned your lesson. Y'all learned your lesson now. You know how to deal with this kind of thing.
Yeah, with his black cops and shit. Hey, even the police don't respect you niggas. Even the police don't respect.
Damn, man.
niggas,
Y'all pay them dues. They come out your check. Come on, listen.
Police
Listen,
don't
man.
respect you niggas,
They like, look, ain't nothing we
You're
can.
on your own.
Hey, Frank, ain't nothing we can do on this one. 86.
Oh man, they had rallies, Blue Lives Matter.
Man, that's
a
what
lot of shit, man.
they probably got the motherfucking lawyer that got 17 cases. He got the motherfucking briefcase with all the files busting out the motherfucker. He got files in his hand. He looked crazy,
Crazy, right?
looking crazy. Like, what are you doing, dog?
I mean,
That's fucked up, man. Rest in peace, Tyree Nichols, man.
Tyree Nichols at the end of the day, man. Tragic situation, man. But you
Yeah,
know,
man,
we
it's
gotta try to
fucked
peel
up.
back the layers on this. Let's switch gears, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's switch gears on
Dude,
this one.
make us feel a little bit better than that was heavy. That was a little
Let's get into it,
heavy.
man. Let's argue, man. Let's fight.
Okay. Well, fuck it then.
Complex Mag named 21 Savage the best rapper of 2022.
Best rapper of 2022. Who came out in 22? Who came out last?
Los Hours came out in 2022. Pusha
The
T
best
dropped the
rapper
album.
in
Now, mind you,
2022.
I'll say that could encompass a lot of things. They could be looking at some body of work in 2022. They call the best rapper of 2022.
Did he drop an album in 2022?
I mean,
Did he
Her
drop
Loss
one?
with him and Drake.
That's all.
If
If that's all he dropped, I can't.
research that. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's what I can't give him that.
Let me see. Crack research staff at work right now. Hold on. Just 1 sec. Now, for the record, I'm not gonna say I'm a
Heroes
21
and villains.
fan. I like 21 Savage as a person. He's okay as a rapper to me because it's one of them gimmicky. It's a guilty pleasure of mine that I fuck with 21 Savage.
Oh, okay.
Now,
That
I
might
don't
be,
want you to misconstrue that as me saying he is a great rapper. I like the personality of 21 Savage. I like the character.
well,
So whatever his name is, if his name is John Winchester, I fuck with you, John.
nah, his name
He's
is
a broke
definitely yeah. That's
I'm
it.
saying,
You know what,
I
man?
don't know, man.
Does it matter? I guess my question is, does it matter?
Nah, I'm saying it don't really matter, but that's just, I don't know. I guess that got to be going with the times because Kendrick came out in 2022.
That's what I'm saying. So, but that's I'm asking. I guess a two-pronged question because us being, where we are in our age and in the grand scheme of things, do we even give a fuck? But then on another level, it says the best rapper of 2022. Like we could choose to ignore it, but that's not really what we do. They call him the best rapper of 2022. Rapper or MC? Are we gonna make that distinction? Do we care?
I think I think this is the first time I ever heard of something that he was the best rapper of 2022. Like what? What just happened?
Now, Complex had an actual quote unquote urban-oriented magazine.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't want to call it a urban magazine. I want to call it urban-oriented.
Didn't Lil Baby come out in 2022?
See,
Didn't that album come out that album came out like November?
I mean, who he was up against was let me see.
Did he have a collaboration? He had a collaboration with Gunna. Thought I was playing.
Okay, so that could warrant.
No, I just saying that because that Drake shit.
Well, I mean, of course, that's probably the heaviest thing, and he made headlines with that because you can't give it to Drake every year. It's like voter fatigue. I don't know. Pusha T dropped something this year. There's a lot of people that dropped albums this year.
But he had a lot of featurings too.
That's what I'm saying. In totality, is it?
It may not be as far-fetched as people. I can't say.
Are you looking at this more of like, is it appalling because the way you feel about the word rapper?
Drake dropped 2 albums this year.
One with 21 Savage on it.
Honestly, never mind. That came out earlier this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so honestly, let me hold. Let's make sure. Crack research staff. Hold on. Hold on. I just want to see when it dropped. Honestly, never mind. Let's see when it dropped because it could have dropped late 2021. Let's see. Surprise released on June 17th, 2022. So that's 2022. And
smack
right
in the
on
middle.
the heels of that, late 2022, Her Laws with 21 Savage. So, but
a limited 21 Savage. He wasn't even on every song.
So it's kind of a Drake featuring 21 Savage.
You heard the album? You hear it?
No.
Album? It's one of them.
Let me not say. I'm gonna be honest. I skimmed it, and I didn't go back to it. So
I can't listen.
I don't want to be the guy that says.
I'm saying, listen, that voters fatigue shit don't count when you talking like rap and shit. Because when you start saying niggas the best and all that, you know what I mean? Niggas can go run with that. Like, man, the guy was the best. Nigga, they want to be the best. And listen,
he is going wrong with it. What you mean?
but like, I that's what I'm saying. I can't, with Drake dropping 2 albums and then him and Future having the song of the year in 2022.
What song is that? Refresh me.
I will.
Man, that's my.
That's the song. Thank you. That was number 1 on everybody's countdown going in the New Year's countdown that they have. That was number 1.
When did it come out?
Man, that came out in 2022. Future album came out in 2022. That was on Future album. I can't. 27. I like 21 Savage, but those guys drop, man.
Let me see. Release 2022. Absolutely.
Those guys drop, man.
2022.
I
Absolutely.
know. Those guys drop, man.
Yeah. So you just thumbs down?
Yeah, that's 2 thumbs down.
No way. No fucking way.
Man, no fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Now, but like you said though, it could be voters fatigue. You know what I'm saying?
So
it could be voters fatigue, but you can't tell me. Nah. But it's crazy though, cause
so let me just in making the decision, the outlet cited his consistent output improvement and evolution of his cadence and wordplay every verse. 21 contributed plenty of impressive features throughout the year while also teaming up with Drake for Her Loss. The two dropped a collaborative project back in November.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy though? He probably on Drake's out of both of those albums. He's probably on the biggest songs off those albums though. That's crazy though. I just had to think. The song on the album. What was the album Drake dropped for Her Loss?
Honestly, never mind.
Honestly, Never Mind. The song with him, Project Pat and Drake. Knife Talk.
Knife Talk. Yeah.
It's 21 Savage.
And he's the runaway
Project. And then on this Her Loss. The song where 21, won't you do something for me? That's the biggest song on the album. So, you know what I mean? They might be looking at, you know what I'm saying? They might be looking at that. But Drake, man.
So the responses went from, so y'all think's better than Lil Durk and Uzi? Wow.
Who said that?
Lil Durk came out this year.
So one response was
2022.
Music was good, but if we talking about rapping specifically, no way did y'all listen to that Nas album and said this. Another response was he hard, but not even the best rapper out of Atlanta.
Future dropped this year.
I mean, but they may not have had the best year this year. I mean, or the best 2022. You know, that is one thing, man. They ain't saying forever this the motherfucker best rapper ever.
Or can we say this?
Excuse me.
Say this? Because a lot of times you could look at it from this standpoint is recency bias. So if you dropped at the beginning of 2022, that should seem like it's 2021 or 2020.
Drake first album that year.
If you drop at the end of a year, it is significant because it's the freshest thing in your mind. For the most part.
I mean, but he didn't do bad though. He didn't do bad.
No, I don't think
I mean, he did pretty damn good. You know,
Savage was big in 2022. You know what I'm saying? But best album,
Big.
I mean, best rapper.
He was big.
Mm-hmm. It was big in 2022.
Off those 2 songs.
I mean, I can't say it was. I can't say it wasn't other MCs that wasn't just as big or bigger.
I thought he was just 21 Savage doing the
Yeah, I mean,
Savage thing.
Okay.
But when you hook up with Aubrey, it take you to a whole nother atmosphere.
Yes, it does.
Do you believe there's some truth to the Future feels some kind of way about that, or is that allegedly?
I believe it because they both from Atlanta.
Hold on.
Future feels some kind of way about
I believe. I know what you're talking about.
The collab.
Because he collabed with an app. I do believe it because they're both from Atlanta.
Don't they have a album though? Him, Drake and Future.
Yeah. They're frequent collaborators.
So what is he? Oh, he's just saying like, no, if you fucking with anybody from the ATL, you fucking with me.
Nah, but
on albums.
That's how I think he's taking it. That's why I say they both from Atlanta.
But we all know Drake is not a Drake will latch on to anything at the moment. Drake move like the leaves in the wind and shit. Like if he next thing you know, he'd pop with some shit from motherfucking Lil Uzi. You just never know. Like Drake ain't never fully attached to a motherfucker. He's gonna do what is economically sound and for him.
Yeah, true that, but that's how I think he holding it.
One more time.
That's
Then
how
my
he
life one more time.
If it's true, if it's
That's
true,
what I'm saying. Allegedly.
if it's
Allegedly.
true, that came from the Yowza Bob, that came from North.
The Yowza Bob, you mean you heard?
Allegedly. So we'll see. But I mean, shout out to 21 though, man. I mean, that's big, I guess. You know, to get that kind of accolade because to be talked about is big. So if they ain't talking about you, then fuck you.
When you fuck with Aubrey, introducing you to a whole nother level of people. So they start thinking, oh my God, he's, you know what I'm saying?
He can put you on a different level.
He gonna start getting streamed a little bit more because them folk, you know what I mean? Them Drake's people streaming him a little bit more, you know what I mean? I can
If you could pull 25% of Drake's fans,
10%,
that's big.
10%. Along with your fans, that's going, you know what I'm saying? That's going even, this shit banging. I forget, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
It's 21 Savage guy, all right.
Yeah,
Why Drake fucking with him?
You know what I mean?
21 Savage guys, all right. Yeah.
21 guys, all right.
That's how them white boys is.
Shit. Yo, it was the funniest shit in the world. I saw a meme and shit, and it was like, I forget. It was Doja Cat, right, with the red shit with the rubies all over, it, right?
Hey
A
yo,
motherfucker put a meme up and was like, I finally completed my Legion of Doom of evil entertainment. And of course they had 21 as the motherfucker like the Lex Luthor of the group and shit. Yo, the internet is undefeated, bro.
hey yo, what the fuck is up with Doja Cat, man?
She's a star.
Yo, she shaved all the fucking hair off. Yo, she
She had no eyebrows.
Yo, she be looking great. Yeah, that'll grow back. She be dressing up
Covered
looking.
herself
She,
with all rubies. And
yo,
She got in the
that shit is weird, man. I mean, I ain't mad. It's good, kind of weird.
Yo,
That should be
she
funny,
went from
man.
Making a song called I Am a Cow to the Grammys, nigga. She's a star.
I am a cow.
Oh, no.
That was her first ever
I
song,
like her
nigga.
music.
She was dressed in a cow outfit, nigga. Look it up.
I ain't said she wouldn't.
Look it up.
You know what she reminded me of for a second, man? She reminded me of a new wave Missy, though. She did for a moment. And I was like, I dig her music, man. I dig her music.
Her music this shit.
I think-
But I don't really know what the fuck's going on with her, man.
She's a star. She's staying relevant. But I ain't making no music. I gotta stay relevant in these day and ages.
Right. I
I
think
gotta post something. I gotta have y'all talking about me.
I think she's more of an artist than what people think.
Man, she's an artist. Man, she can rap. She can sing. If you,
Act,
if you look at all
dance.
her videos, she artistic like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's
She
like,
can dance her ass
She
off.
a star.
She's
Right, yeah, I saw her dance.
She's a
She was
star.
looking funny. She was looking like an anime character or some shit. I was like,
She's a
yo.
I fuck with Doja Cat.
That's one of my white favorite people, Doja Cat. They're my best friend. Him and them so money. We don't need no man.
some shit. I fuck with her.
Yeah, Doja Cat.
I don't know what's going on with her right now, man. I don't know, man. That's
That
that's
was
that
a
eerie.
fashion show,
I don't
too.
know if that's that eerie side of Hollywood that everybody
That was that. She was
that
at a
motherfuckers
fashion
talk
show
about.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. We talk about that.
Runway with shit.
We'll talk about that one day. We'll talk about the eerie side of Hollywood. You know, Holly Weird.
The dark side,
We'll talk about Holly Weird one day. We'll get into it.
Orlando Brown.
We'll get into it. Is he crazy? I don't know. Is he wacko?
Who knows?
Man, right that
I don't know.
That is his, Orlando Brown. That's his name, right? Yeah.
Weird, I don't know.
Just like Jaguar, right?
Yo!
Anything to stay relevant, man.
I Island of relevancy.
Anything to stay relevant, man. Couple eyes on them checks. Couple eyes on them checks, man.
Hey yo, Jaguar Wright, man. Like her husband had beat up her nephew or some shit, man.
I think she's disappeared for a second.
Man, let's come to you fast, man.
She giving you ain't see her doing interviews and shit. Talk about Rock Nation and all this shit. Like,
No.
nothing
I'm talking about after that. I'm talking about after that, like recently, or within the last like week.
Yeah,
There was videos of her getting taken away in an ambulance or some shit.
Yeah,
So you
Chicago,
So
nigga.
you know what they're talking about now. It's like, okay,
the conspiracy.
they done caught up to her, and you know,
Man, who the fuck is you?
the clones and shit. They gonna
Why
claim
they
her
want
back.
you? And I ain't even trying to say that like you don't know none of these people. But I can't say that I'm believing how you putting that down, man. I can't say
got
that.
another beef too.
Got another,
Okay.
God dang, got another beef.
Yeah, I got another.
Okay.
Listen, the alphabet people.
Oh.
Listen, please listen. Everything ain't made for y'all. Y'all can't be included in everything. It don't work like that.
Elaborate.
Aretha Franklin.
Okay.
You know they protesting Natural Woman.
I seen that somewhere, man. Nah, I seen that. I was like, natural
I
woman.
mean, be clear.
Is
Be
that
clear.
crazy?
Specify what you mean.
I kept on going, but I was like, I seen it. I was like,
Saying that song should never be played anymore because of
Let
why.
me guess. Because it's insensitive and it's outdated and it doesn't identify with the climate that's going on right now in terms
Everything
of what
ain't
determines
for
a natural
y'all.
woman.
Everything ain't for y'all. That's for women. That's for real women. Let them have something. Yeah, I just had to say that, man.
I can dig it. Speaking of women, let's change gears. I was watching shout out to Pearly Things, man. I love watching her
Who?
talk.
Who the fuck is Pearly Things?
Pearly, it's a white girl.
Her name
She's Pearl, I forget her last name. No,
Pearly.
She's
Pearly?
She does a lot.
She's from the country.
No,
Pearly.
she's a white girl that, I mean, she eviscerates a lot of women, talking that women empowerment shit and all that shit.
Female Kevin Gates. I mean Kevin.
Almost,
Damn,
almost.
not, that's it.
Yeah,
Kevin Samuels.
She's a white female
Rest in
Kevin
peace.
Samuels. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. She brings a lot of women down. No, but I mean, it's not unjust. A lot of the shit she says, it's just from a standpoint of, talk that women's rights shit and all that, that equality shit. But when it comes down to it, women's equality is only prevalent as it's convenient to you.
Yo, I heard a motherfucker say that the other day. Women want equal pay on the lazy jobs. You want equal pay on the sit-down jobs. You don't want to go in that coal mine. You don't want to go in there.
No, the equal rights there.
You know what I'm
You don't want to
saying?
be on. Now, mind you, okay, so
You want to lazy
okay,
jobs,
so
man.
it was equal rights to be included in. And for any lady watching, this is not female bashing, but if you want to take it that way, I mean,
So
go
be
ahead,
it.
but so be it. But just pointing out a perspective. It's equal rights to be included in the military, but let's be real, we are not doing 50-50 women and men in the military. We're just not. We're not doing 50-50 women and men in the military. We just not. We're not.
I disagree just for a different reason because I think anything that's national, you play on the women's soccer team, play on the men's soccer team, I feel like y'all should get the same pay. If you play,
I'm not talking about pay.
Now
you're in the military. I think you're in the military. It is what it is.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that
you're in the military. You're in the military.
Yeah. So you should get whatever rank.
You carry the gun just like everybody else.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Whatever rank you are.
But equal. When you say equal, equal is 50-50 across the board. Participation is part of that too. Like we ain't fielding no 50% female army. You crazy?
Oh, you saying that? Well, it's a lot of women though.
In Russia,
it's a lot of women who, well, the proportions, yeah.
We could.
I know you could. I know it's women in the armed forces, but all the women in the armed forces want to be in the armed forces. Like all the
trash out of your career. They ain't doing a lot of infantry shit.
Infantry,
yeah. They ain't doing a lot of that.
I'm not sure what the fuck anybody's doing in the army. That has nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck.
Forces.
I got one person that I care about in the army or some type of.
The construction forces 50%. 4 or 5% female. When you drive up and down the highways and you see these bogus construction projects and shit on the highway, I don't see no women. I don't see too many women. You might see one or two, if that, if you get lucky. But what's the worst?
Speaking of which, they want the sit down job. They want the equal pay on the sit down job. Not the jobs you got to work that motherfuckers is really working, nigga. They don't even want to do it.
I don't even want that job. I ain't doing that. Take my name out the hat for that shit. Take my name out the hat for that shit. I don't want no parts of that.
I'm not building. I'm not installing no motherfucking septic tank, motherfucker. Not today. Hold up.
Going out and manually installing that motherfucker. I'm not saying
she going with the same pay. She going with the same pay.
I ain't saying it can't be done, but I digress. But listen,
she go be like, nah, I want the same pay as the nigga out there fucking with the shit tank.
I got a question.
Yeah, all I did was the paperwork.
I got a question, and this came from watching Pearl and one of her John, and she asked a poignant question. She asked the guys, "What's the worst female trait a woman can have?"
Oh,
the worst female trait a woman can have.
The worst?
The worst,
as in the
worst, in relationship to a man like you, just.
I would say a woman that's very, very contrarian, very oppositional. Like, you, come on. I guess that's the person, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel at all. But if it was a woman just like, man, we going left. Nah, I'm going right. Like, come on, man. You got just to, like, why are, just all the disagreeing and, some women out there, they just, not saying I don't like independent women. I'm just saying, like, why you just keep going left when everybody's going right? Everybody's wearing black, you got white on. Why you keep doing that? That's what I hate in a woman I'm dating. Come on, man. Every fucking all day long.
It just becomes you being different just because.
Exactly. I'm like, come on, man.
Left feet. You just want to be different.
Right, man. Everybody's wearing jackets. I have on a cut-off hoodie with sewn-on pants, legs. Come on, man. Why are you doing stupid? They don't even look right. What are you doing? And then you did all kind of shit to get this shit all stupid and shit. You spent $300 to fuck it up to make a $2 motherfucking jacket. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you just? I don't like those women who just like you just be just different for no reason.
Some annoying shit. Just
annoying shit to me.
I hate a know-it-all motherfucker, man. I hate a know-it-all independent motherfucker, man. Like, relationships, like, okay, you got independent, strong women, I get it, but it's just not attractive. Like, it's not. It's not. I need you to need me in a capacity. If you're that independent, what the fuck am I here for? What am I here for?
Dick.
Shit, you might shit. Someone will tell you they don't need you for that. Someone, listen, as a man, I don't talk about being used. Who cares? But it's like
boy toy.
yeah. But see, that's the funny thing, though. Like that's not offensive being a boy toy.
No, it's
That's
not.
like
I'm not
because
against that. I'm not
it's
against
a
that.
woman trying to be a man and do man things, and that's not the makeup. That's not like y'all makeup. Y'all can't do that shit. Y'all can do it for periods, but y'all can't do that. Like we can't just both be pimps. Like for I mean, I don't want to say pimp. We can't just be man whores or women whores. Just because at a certain point, like you just to preserve the purity of what you hold between your legs means something. So you can't just continue to just abuse it. You can't. You just can't. I mean, I don't mean you can, but then at the end of the day, where does that leave you? Whereas, unfortunately, it's not right or wrong, but we've been doing that. We've been doing that. Whether it's right or wrong, we've been doing that. But I had an independent know-it-all motherfucker, man. That's just me. I had a know-it-all motherfucker.
Yo, my shit I used to hate, man. Shit that used to bust me, dog. Bust me. Because I don't really get upset over shit. I block shit out. But shit that used to bust me, man. You get into an argument with your significant other about something. And they swearing you up and down you wrong about the situation. Then they get into a conversation with someone else and use what you were saying.
Then they use your
Oh! Hey yo! Hey yo, can I holler at you after you done over there?
Yo, that shit.
Hey yo!
Bust me.
Hey
I'm
yo!
sitting right here.
Yo!
Oh man, like yo, we just had a whole full-blown argument. You were saying something to oh now you get it. Oh now you get it. And you gonna use
I
it
could have
yourself.
swore!
Now you know that. Now you know what I'm talking about. So you gonna use it against them, huh? Oh,
You took the cliff notes from the argument. and brought it back.
Oh man. That shit was
Oh, that will irk me too. Like, yo, hey, yo, when you done, I need to holler at you. Man, didn't we just motherfucking like, yeah.
You petty if you bring that up. You can't bring that up.
Oh,
You bringing up
man.
old shit. You bringing up old shit.
15 minutes ago. You
Bringing up old shit, bro. Real shit, you
motherfucker.
bringing up old shit.
Motherfucker, yo. God damn.
What you watch? What you watching? What you watch? Did anybody watch the Those People? Did anybody watch that?
Yeah.
Was it good?
What us people?
Those you people.
You people.
We said
You
those
people.
I said those people.
I said us people.
I stand correct. You people.
Nah, I ain't watched that. They said it's some zombie shit. I seen one zombie movie. I seen them all, man.
I can't. I'm a zombie apocalypse.
Now, hold on. I think you. I'm
I'm
saying, yeah. You may be talking with The Last of Us.
So
You people, yeah, you people is the one with Eddie Murphy.
The you people.
You
shit.
people, you people, you people, you people, you
You talking
people.
about The Last of Us?
Yeah.
You talking about The Last of Us?
One more time. Yeah. You see, it got him thinking about.
Eddie Murphy. I'm gonna say this. They, like my homegirl said to me last night, they OD on the relationship. What are you people?
Well, it's directed by King Barris of.
Oh yeah, he do that.
He loves the whole mixed black white
Ensemble type
cocktail.
of. Yeah.
Black white cocktail.
A nice salad.
Yeah.
The movie seemed like it's just like the same Meet the Fockers.
Okay.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy is a pro-black.
But this movie is kind of like it's got its funny moments, but at the
It's
same
cool when they
time,
do it. It's cool when they do it though.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My timeline.
Yeah, it's cool when they do it.
My timeline has been from it's forced. Like, oh my God, like yes, it looks forced to man, I'm gonna watch this motherfucker for the third time. So I haven't watched it myself. I gotta get my Netflix password connect back.
Eddie Murphy, hey man.
So
he funny.
He's past. It's just not funny anymore.
Nah.
Is that
Eddie
what
Murphy
He still got it from what I hear.
Cast though.
It is. It literally.
Y'all hear it's a lot of people in that
It's a
shit,
lot of people.
man.
That's why I asked because there was a lot of people.
Ensemble, yeah, it's a lot of people in that shit.
Where we at with BMF? How many episodes? Because I haven't watched.
I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't watched no. They in 5.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting so I can get a good binge in.
I'm in 5.
You watched all of
Oh,
it?
the first season. I'm like, God damn, I gotta catch way up. Well, no,
This week,
right. I haven't got there yet.
Monique. This week got the Monique episode.
Yeah, I haven't got.
back.
You've been
I
watching
haven't
the
got
whole
there
thing
yet.
I ain't watched it yet.
Okay, I haven't
I
watched none
just
of them.
been DVRing them.
Yeah, I haven't watched
so I can
any.
watch them.
Right, I'm trying to get a
all
good
at
binge.
once.
I'm trying to get a
Yeah,
good
watch
binge
them
in.
all at
Yeah, I'm
once.
trying to get a good binge in.
But I know in this episode they supposed to be this when they make the move to Atlanta.
What's the name coming up too? Right.
Snowfall.
If I'm not mistaken.
Paris, yeah,
No, Snowfall. Snowfall is what? A couple weeks away.
Yup.
February, I think,
the last season.
My man Saint. I fucks
Nah,
with Saint,
man.
man. We ain't
Saint
playing them
is-
games.
Saint a snitch.
All
We do
right.
that like first season.
Yeah,
We
I
just ain't gonna straight be a snitch now. We
Man,
did that
yeah.
a long time
I think that may come with
Yeah, we did that a long time ago. The whole story is based on
yeah. It ain't based on
A
Rick Ross though.
a co-conspirator.
It ain't based on it ain't based on Rick Ross.
So you know,
Ricky Ross, the real Ricky.
What else I'm watching right now, man?
what else you watching? If you watching something, man, you need them. Yo, I know what I want to see. I want to see that motherfucking Is it an M Night Shyamalan movie, man?
Oh, now I got the
Look
cat.
at the cat.
Oh, it
I
got
wanna see
that nigga Batista in it.
Yeah, I want to see that. That looks along my
We
line.
missed Find Out Tuesdays.
What the fuck is Friday Tuesdays?
It's not even.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's out. It's out. Oh.
All theaters.
Oh,
You know what? I fuck with M Night. I fuck with M Night Shyamalan, man. I fuck with M Night Shyamalan. He gonna give you something a little different, man. You know, I like somebody who's pushing the envelope. You feel what I'm saying? Don't jump out all crazy, but give us something different, man.
Waiting for that Ant-Man.
It's gonna be a big year. This is a big year for me.
Yo, when I come back from the bear from, I need you to explain the Ant-Man to me, man. I need you to explain. What the fuck's
He's a really
going
little
on?
Guy. It worked.
Nah, how did he end up?
It was the biggest Marvel gamble, and it worked. And it just basically said we better than y'all, and that's all.
He is. All right, well,
Sounds like
you know what? Yeah, I just
Yes,
missed. I
literally.
just missed the other.
It's not much explaining to do.
Yeah, sounds the way.
Yeah, shrinks, get big. It's not too much to it. It's just it's not rocket science.
I'm trying to tell you, so you gotta explain it to me.
Really small shit. But this one deals with probably the evolution of pushing the universe forward to the next step. Because I think we in phase like 5, if I'm not
Phase
mistaken.
5.
Yeah, we're in like phase 5 now, man, and we're at the second level of the video game with the the big bad character and shit. So this is the introduction of Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors. Shout out to Jonathan Majors. It's gonna be big. It's a big year for Marvel. For those bashing it, you know, the story kind of moves forward this year. You got Guardians of the Galaxy coming this year. There's a lot of shit popping for Marvel. For me, a big year for me. Big year for me. I thought last year was a big year too, but it was mainly
It was
on the
more
TV
TV
shows.
shows, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of TV shows. I like them, you know.
Yeah,
It's
they
not-
was all right.
yeah, I fucks with them.
Only one I didn't really watch was I watched a couple. I watched it, but I ain't rewatch it. Was Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was crazy though. That's the crazy.
Yeah, I said I
Moon Knight was tough.
watched it, but I didn't.
That motherfucker, listen, that motherfucker that played Moon Knight, I forget his name, but that motherfucker acted his ass off, man. I'm shocked.
Motherfucker, shit.
Yo, that motherfucker acted his ass off. I gotta give it to him, man. That shit was brilliant, man. That shit was powerful. I caught up on what's the name too? Abbott Elementary. Caught up on Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary is Parks and Rec, bro.
That shit fun.
Abbott Elementary is a mix between Parks and Rec and The Office.
She killed him.
It is. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, it is Parks and Rec. Period. She is Leslie Knope. She's Leslie Knope. If you've never watched Parks and Rec, then you know go watch it. And it's Abbott Elementary, just in Indiana and shit. That's all it is. That's literally all. But that's just funny as a motherfucker though. But it's funny. I like how they got my man as what's dude named the black dude, man. They got my man as his pops. Because the internet was
Orlando Jones.
Yeah, Orlando Jones is my man. Because the internet was always saying for years they look alike and shit. Like that's his pop and shit. And sure enough, she wrote him in as the pop on that show. So that's tough. Abbott Elementary tough.
That's what I'm watching. I fuck with Ava.
Yeah,
I fuck with the principal.
Yeah, Ava tough.
And the janitor, nigga.
Ava dickhead.
Oh, the janitor.
Oh,
That's my man. You see the episode where they dressed up?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Ava is my girl, man.
Louise.
Ava is a problem, man. Ava blackmailed the superintendent to get the job.
Yeah, this my
Check
boyfriend.
out Abbott Elementary, man. It's pretty tough. It's tough.
He been going with me for 5 years, but I've been going with him for 2.
Yeah, it's written by a black girl. She gets busy on that shit. But she's Leslie Knope, though, 100%.
Hey, yo.
She's Leslie Knope.
Gotta do series cover.
The janitor is Ron Swanson.
It's my guy, man.
The janitor is Ron Swanson.
It's my guy,
so another one to
man.
add to the list.
It's my guy, man.
Ron Swanson, Bender Rodriguez, Dwight Schrute.
I think it's Mr. Johnson.
I don't know.
I think it's Mr. Jensen.
Add to the shirt.
It's my guy, man. Yes, man.
I'm sorry, and Cosmo Kramer.
Ho. We're going to record scratch on that one. Are you familiar with how many niggas he dropped? Cosmo Kramer. He's been canceled for a long time.
How many niggas he dropped?
He said nigga this. I mean, he literally said it like that. It was like this nigga just went crazy. This nigga just went crazy, and he ain't been around. You ain't seen him.
Nah, I haven't seen Michael Richardson.
Now, the character Kramer, right? The character Kramer, I can say, yeah. Well, right, not to be saying that shit, motherfucker. Hell nah. Yeah, you was.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Everybody say, yo, hey, man.
Who was the baby? Elizabeth, you ain't her.
Julia Louis Dreyfus. You ain't her.
She's in the Marvel.
Yeah, she in
You ever watch that?
She in what we was just talking about. The movie we was just talking about.
No, but she's in the Marvel movie.
You
right
people.
now.
She in that. You people.
She is.
She in you people.
But she's in the Marvel movies right now. First, should get us some let's get festive with some football. It's that time. Let's get into some football action, man. It was a big football weekend. You feel the mood before I feel football gods and football spirit. We got 2 weeks to prepare.
Go where?
I'm trying to go out with it. Man. Arizona, man.
I love a cheap steak.
So, folks, we have our Super Bowl participants. We have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Storylines like crazy, man. This is we've got two black quarterbacks.
First time ever.
First time ever. We got the Andy Reid storyline. There's a lot going on with this one. How do you feel about this? How do you feel? First and foremost, let's talk about just these next 2 weeks and leading to the Super Bowl.
I know what. If the Chiefs don't win, Andy Reid is a perennial loser. You can't go to 6 NFC championship games with the Eagles. 1 Super Bowl appearance. 5 AFC championships with the Chiefs.
So we're talking legacy here. We talking legacy here. Andy Reid's legacy is on the line here. What an opponent! What an opponent to have to cement your legacy.
I'm just saying,
or save your legacy.
You
according to you,
going to all these AFC championship games. What's that? 10?
Well, I mean, you can shit.
10, and but 10, and you only went to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah. I mean, that's for us to microanalyze. That's what we do. Grand scheme of things, he's going to be looked at as an extremely successful coach. Here at the table and on the broadcast or whatever have you, we microanalyze because those are the things that you split hairs about. So I get what you're saying. You know what I mean?
You just win more than anyone.
He need this win more than anybody.
You know what? When I think about it like that, because Andy Reid is my favorite coach, in history. I fuck with Andy Reid. I fuck with him heavy.
I want to ask you a question.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
So everybody knows, anybody watching and they fuck with us know that for years we've ribbed this guy for abandoning his team, right? I just have a question. Are you back on board?
Nah.
This nigga been liking the Eagles since the womb. And started liking them after 1 year. One bad coaching decision they made.
Yo, you gotta feel crazy as shit, though. I just want to point it out that since you left,
they been doing Super Bowl.
Since you decided to abandon ship,
they been balling.
They been rocking out, bro.
Maybe I was holding them down. I don't know.
I mean, you said it. I didn't. I
don't know.
Let me ask a question. So
I'm listening.
You go over Mom Duke house, man. Are you really you can really be yourself? Like you back over your Mom Duke crib?
I don't, man. Look, what I do myself, what I've been doing for a significant amount of time. I don't know, man. Maybe probably about 10, 15. Well, no, probably I know at least 10 years, more than 10 years. I've been gambling. You know what I'm saying? So that's the more and more I started gambling, the less I had an affinity to a team, affiliation to a team. You know what I'm saying? So it all kind of really worked out. I'm like, man, I don't really fuck the Eagles, man. But I'll pick them.
So those that don't know, if you've been living under a rock, our brother abandoned the Eagles because of the whole what the fuck was his name? Riley.
Well, here's
No.
Riley.
The what was his name?
both of them.
Riley Cooper situation. That was the one that broke the straw.
Said, "Nah, I can't go back after that. I can't go back
Now,
after that."
Mind you, the franchise has since righted its wrongs, rebuilt itself multiple
Yeah.
times.
They've done good for themselves.
They've gotten rid of that regime, won a Super Bowl, rebuilt again, and we're on the precipice of another Super Bowl appearance. All while this man has dumped them because of one transgression.
No, it was
Or
not.
one period of transgression.
It was not one transgression.
That's like me saying I don't fuck with the Commanders because of the Dan Snyder era, and I have every reason to not fuck with them.
Dog, but here's the thing with me. When the Eagles let go of Reggie White, I said, man, this some bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay him. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's my team. You know, everybody's saying that's my team. All right, cool. I roll with it. T.O., pay the man. I like the Eagles looking a certain type of way. Nah, we ain't going. You know, he out there doing motherfucking sit-ups and like, yo. So then, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already waning, and plus all, you know what I'm saying? Now my gambling is picking up, but I'm like, yo, I can't bet with my heart. I got to bet with my head. So I bet against you. I bet for you. I don't really care, man. You know, so I don't really have an affiliation.
I gotta talk to Lee. See how you act over there and shit.
Well,
See how you act over there. Get over mom, please. Mom got the hoagie spread and shit. Mom got the drinks flowing. That nigga is pure.
What's up for the Eagles fan?
That nigga is pure.
I can't get no sun.
That nigga might act. That nigga might not. This very defiant stance you see before you. I don't know. We'll see. Proceed, bro. Go ahead, bro. Give me your thoughts on what we are.
Relationship.
Give me your thoughts on. I ain't even sure. You might be allowed. You might be like hiding that from mom. But I digress.
Nah, my mom. Look, man, my mom is. My mom has been very blessed to be older now. You know, so she don't even really care. She was like, "Look, man, I stopped even really caring about what you care about football a long time ago. As it comes, you'll always be an Eagles fan. I don't care what you're saying." You know, she don't hear it. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean? You know, so.
Listen to Dougie.
That's what I'm saying.
No, listen to Dougie.
That's what I'm saying. You might be disappointed in them and mad, but yo,
Listen to Dougie.
Eagles for 40-some years, 40 years.
Nah, 30-some. I haven't been an Eagles fan probably about 10 years now, at least.
It ain't been 10 years
Since that Chip Kelly, yeah.
So listen, I digress. Okay. So your thoughts on these 2 weeks, man? Because honestly, this is why we watch football. You know, the event of football, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Super Bowl party. You know, we got 2 weeks. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a point where it alternated 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks between Super Bowl.
Nah, it was 2 weeks. It was always 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they tried the 1 week. It ain't worked so well, so they went back to 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I knew at one point it was 1 week. I knew I'm not crazy. Okay. So, you know, what's your thoughts on these next 2 weeks, man? And
Well, actually, man, I swear,
beneficial
man.
to one team or more one other, or
Yeah.
is it-
Well, no, I can't say it's beneficial. Yeah, it is beneficial to one team because now you get back. You got basically 2 weeks or however long you was out, Juju Smith-Schuster. However long, you know, Mecole Hardman got hurt. I assume he may come back in the Super Bowl. So if he come back,
maybe healthy pattern.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Look, nah, that was why I said nah. I bet against him, and now I'm a fucking fool because I'm like, I didn't think he was gonna be that motherfucking effective.
As far as our picks,
I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you took a bath, nigga. You took a bath. At least I broke even.
Not only was I wrong about the game, the fashion, because it was kind of mixed up. I thought the games would play out differently than they did. It was like the game that I thought would play out for the Chiefs and Bengals played out for the Eagles and Niners, and then the game I thought would play out for the Eagles Niners played out for the other Eagles.
Not saying the Eagles would have lost, but if even the backup quarterback didn't get hurt, I think it would have played out different.
Well, Eagles said, "Fuck that. We ain't even gonna get that shit a chance."
Yeah, that's it. That's what I said.
Pile on the rabbit.
Not even that they would have lost anyway.
Pile on the
But
rabbit.
I think it would have been a little bit different.
Yeah, they said pile on the rabbit. They said,
yeah, I think it would have been
a game with zero explosive plays except for like the Christian McCaffrey play and the Devontae Smith play. That's it.
How you going to do explosive plays, Phil? We have no quarterback in the
Well, there's two teams playing though.
Well, from what I was saying from the Eagles, man, they did pretty much what they've been doing all year long. They get up on you and they grind you out, choke you out. I haven't seen I haven't seen a team this season that could stop their dunk. Now, when they got up 21-7, I was like, man, look, the man is hurt. I didn't even know Josh Johnson had got hurt, and we was looking at the game. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. It's over, Mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
that shit was
you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's over. I was like, I don't think you have anything to worry about. It's over. It's over.
The Niners didn't score coming out of the half. I said, oh, this is over with.
Nah, I said it before him.
Brock Purdy literally, like, they was playing like wing
Hey,
football.
yo, that was some of the craziest shit.
In the Wildcat.
That was some of the craziest shit I've seen in my life, man. I was like, yo, but yo, you know what, man? I want to jump, yo, my motherfucker ice ball, and I swear I'm going. They get an double ice, triple ice ball, the worst ice ball I done gave anybody on this show. San Francisco Niners apologists. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, man, if it was another quarterback, I don't want to hear that shit, man. This is motherfucking professional fucking football. He got hurt. Motherfuckers get hurt. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't, man. I really don't, man. And I don't have no dog in the fight. But motherfuckers get hurt. Yo, I mean, and just to put it like that, Patrick Mahomes was like, yo, I am hurt. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Yo, this nigga is not human. This nigga's not human, man. Yo, he made me like a fucking, I mean, I know he the best, but I was like, damn, I thought this nigga was hurt. Nope.
He was.
No, yeah, he was hurt, but it don't mean shit. Get the
pain threshold. I'm all right. I'm good. Good.
Now that let you
I'm not
know.
injured. I'm hurt, but I'm not injured.
Let you know motherfuckers can play with a high ankle sprain now.
I'm not hurt. I'm not injured. I'm hurt. There's a difference.
One more time, Iceman.
So that let you know niggas can play with a high ankle sprain.
How much you
Before
want?
then, it was impossible to play with a high ankle sprain.
How much you wanted?
After a week.
How much you wanted?
Dog,
the crack Chiefs medical staff.
I heard it many a times. There's no way he's playing. I've had one before.
Yo, I swear that was the reason why I picked the Bengals. I said, man, he gonna be compromised. He got a high ankle sprain. Nope.
Because I thought that.
Well, he got a high ankle sprain, but it didn't affect him like it affected everybody
I
else.
thought at his best, you know, him and Joe was neck and neck. But to be compromised was like, oh damn, and not to mention that the way that the Bengals was rolling.
Yeah.
But you know, just I mean, it's sports is weird, man, and you know, good game. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't mind being.
Oh yeah, it was a good.
I don't mind being wrong in a good game. I hate being wrong when like it's just
See,
wrong
man.
left.
Pratt cuss his teammate out.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck you, touch the
yeah,
quarterback.
that's some corny
Hey,
shit.
yo, yeah, that is corny. I don't like
I
that.
understand why he's mad, but like at the end of the day, man, like
Nah, man.
Yo, nigga said-
and that motherfucker had a hell of a game
said,
too.
"Yo, why you let? So why you let what's the name bring you over?
Yeah. So
Hey, yo,
So why you let Pacheco bring you over?
it seemed like everybody who talks shit on the motherfucking Bengals
it's not a
took
good
it on the
game.
chin.
Eli Apple got worked.
Man,
worked over.
wait, yeah,
He is every time though.
yeah. He just talks shit.
He always the number one corner on the team, but he ain't good.
He ain't good at all.
He's just good enough to be the number one corner.
I think it's the sum of the parts make up is the great part about the.
He must. I don't know what it is he do good, but he be.
I tell you what though,
I don't know, man. He be around, man. Do he got naked pictures of somebody?
you got to give a shout out to
Dude.
to Kelsey, man, for the Eagles, man, because he's another one that went out there injured with, I think what, like a torn pectoral or something like that, and literally faced probably a defensive player of the year.
Nah, that was Lane Johnson.
I'm sorry. I thought it was Kelsey. Which one?
Lane Johnson.
Okay, well, Lane Johnson. I apologize. Yeah.
He lacerated his kidney or something a couple weeks ago, so he just said, "I'm gonna sit down until we gotta play again." And shout out to Mus Curtis. It was a crazy stat. Motherfuckers like, "Oh, okay, y'all thought motherfucking Michael Parsons and Joey Bosa the shit."
Yeah,
Lane Johnson shut them down. Shut them down.
Year candidates, absolutely, man. Shut up.
The player of the year.
That's a fire performance in this.
1 and 2, probably.
Trent Williams almost killed that nigga.
Yo, he yoked the shit out of Holmes. Wallace.
Trent tried to pull his head off his body, man.
Hey, yo.
I miss Trent, man. Trent's a big motherfucker.
I'm not really a fan of if we can't beat him, bruise him no more, man.
Slam that nigga.
He grabbed that nigga by the helmet. He was trying to hurt him, like literally.
That
He was
nigga
trying to
went
hurt
out he went out the stadium crying, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to hurt him.
If it wasn't a nigga there, like he slammed him into somebody's leg or some shit, he would have fucked that nigga up.
When they got ejected from the game, he walked out of there like every little kid that they got the wind knocked out of him.
Snot bubbles.
Yes. They showed it in his posture. It was too jumpy. You know how that feels? You got smacked with the
Right. You don't do this unless you.
Niner Nation, great year. But I'll say this though. I think that we greatly overrated their need for a quarterback because we've always said, oh, great quarterback friendly system and team. They need a quarterback.
And let me clarify. I'm not saying Niner Nation. I'm not saying Niner Nation, man. Y'all ain't necessarily whoever the apologists are. I'm just saying whoever these motherfuckers. Oh man, if we had a quarterback, I'm like, but he got knocked out though. You know what I'm saying? That makes it was like. I was like, I said, I was gonna say, I said, to me, it seems like whatever quarterback y'all motherfucker. Right, I was like, it seems like whatever quarterback y'all would have put out there would have got smashed behind the O-line. The O-line wasn't going to motherfucking change. That motherfucker was going to still run around the motherfucking end.
Maybe we got to look at this from the standpoint of that Eagle because they led the league in sacks. I think they got 4 motherfuckers with 10 sacks.
They was eating lunch out there, man.
Like they see food, and I hate them to death. But goddamn,
and
they not trying to hear that.
More to my point. I ain't gonna say it was just one dude, but one dude was getting his ass handed to him. They was like, man, go ahead and put that young ass tight end out there. Like, yo, what you
Even
man, how sorry Reddick was.
Because Trent didn't,
like, yo, what
Trent didn't play well.
And this is
as well as he played the week before against Michael Parsons, he looked equally as bad this week.
I'm like, okay, so if you did it, Garoppolo, Trey Lance, Joe Montana, 2 days ago, that offensive line couldn't stop a nosebleed, man.
Yeah, they fucked him up, man.
They fucked that man up, man. Nah, I watched the game. I watched the fucking game. Did you watch it? Did y'all watch the game?
I ain't watched
We
it.
watching that.
I watched it.
Nah, I saw my man keep running around at one motherfucking end, fucking everybody up. I'm like, damn, that really stands out. So that didn't stand out. Hassan Reddick had 2.5 motherfucking sacks, fumble recovery. What the fuck? He was the one motherfucker was standing out. That's what I'm saying. I saw that shit. I saw motherfucker getting smashed.
What they do to you, man?
They fucked me up, man.
They fucked me up, man.
Yo,
They fucked me up.
Fuck me up, man. Hey, yo, and that's what you know that boy gotta have. He might have to have Tommy John surgery. They fucked that man up, man. And that's what I'm saying. They was like, oh, man, the apologists. I was like, oh. I seen people on TV. Well, man, if they'd had it. I said, oh.
man, we ain't trying to hear that shit. It's Friday night experience. Fuck that.
And that's why.
All lost. Moving on.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Eagles. The fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I ain't heard no excuses. Y'all lost. Y'all put that goddamn San Francisco jersey on Rocky. You had enough previous experience to know the last 3 teams that came in here and fuck with that statue that lost badly. Stop putting shit on that goddamn statue. The Commander fans, once we get good, don't go in there and fuck with that statue. Don't do nothing to that statue. Shit don't go well. I believe in that type of dumb shit. Don't put nothing on our statue.
All they really had to do was put a real live motherfucking lineman over there on that side.
That too. But listen, let's get some insight into the game, man. 2 weeks first. Where you watching the game at? You know yet? You ain't decided yet? You know where you?
The game's still off.
Fucking watching the game here.
I might watch it here, man. Have a little Super Bowl party or something, man.
Penny, pin, penny, pin. Penny, pin, penny, pin. Pin, 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 pin.
Man, shout out to O. We was over there watching it with all those fucking Eagle fans singing a dumbass song. Got a lot of shots out of it though. That was the upside.
Yeah. Shout out to O, man.
Got a lot of shots off of it.
The E Square Cigar Lounge, 3616, aka 3616 Kirkwood Highway,
Felt good.
aka
Good with there, man.
BKA,
Lot of love
better
in there.
known
Lot of
as
love in there.
home.
A lot of love in there. It was crazy.
I know there was a lot of motherfucking jerseys in there, wasn't there?
Play the song. Oh, they played the song out there every fucking touchdown. That shit was crazy.
You know, I mean,
Let's get some.
yeah.
Let's get some picks. Are we going? Now, matter of fact, we're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Not this week?
Not this week. We're not gonna do that. We got some time. Let's gather our thoughts so we can really. We'll do an entire Super Bowl pregame show. We will do the road to the Super Bowl next week. Let some developments play out. Let some things happen. Let the thoughts settle in. You know, I don't want to be too premature. I want to end this year off with a bang. So let's hold off. Let's hold off. In other NFL news, though, there's a lot of hirings and things of that nature. Sean Payton got the job with the Broncos.
Yes.
It cost the Broncos a lot of picks.
Yo, Sean Payton crazy though. Cause just the other day I was watching, he was on what the fuck?
Kyle Hurd.
Yeah. And he said teams with quarterbacks that make $200-some million strap your team from winning.
Yep. And you went and ran with one. I've always said that.
I don't know how true that is.
Well, the salary cap did just go up.
If you spew that venom.
Did you peep that? The salary cap did go up. Salary cap just went up. So they got some flexibility in Denver. What is it about Denver, though? Because Denver, I mean, like, people would want to play in Denver. People want to.
They're a championship team.
Good
Well,
Lord.
to me, I think Denver is more of a little bit better brand than what they have talent, and I think that Sean Payton.
Nah, they got some talent out there.
Yeah, that's what. Well, they have some talent, but I think Sean Payton.
Who's the talent? What's the talent?
Now, I didn't believe that they was going to be the same situation as Brady or Matt Stafford, what they was walking into. But I damn sure thought they could have, been in the playoffs.
I didn't see this was. I didn't think.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
thought they had talent.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Yeah.
But he's showing.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah. No. I didn't think they had enough talent to win the championship. No, I didn't think that. But I thought it was a good enough, for him to go over there
And get them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But not win the championship.
No. I didn't think they was going to win the championship.
D'Amico Ryans has accepted the Houston Texans job. That was quick.
That's their third black head coach in a row. These motherfuckers.
That's a good thing or a bad thing.
Owning a monopoly. If I'm not mistaken, all three of these quarterbacks, all three of these head coaches have logged what? 3 years between them?
Yeah. I don't. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing, bro. They seem
2 years. I'm sorry. They both Lovie Smith and David Culley just both got 1 year and packing back to back.
What pick they got? I think they got number 2 pick, right?
Yeah.
Number 2 pick. Okay.
Probably CJ Stroud. You think CJ going first?
Nah, you gotta go Bryce Young.
I ain't mad at either one of them.
I like CJ, but I think probably history tells me I don't have any precedent of an Ohio State quarterback being good in the NFL. So I gotta go Bryce Young.
I think he will do the best in the NFL out of any Ohio State quarterback that has ever played
you actually
there.
showing some faith. You
now, mind you, I ain't saying he gonna set the league ablaze. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, I think the league is coming more back to his skill set, and not just his skill set, but a lot more running heavier quarterbacks. I think it's coming back to that. So I think he will be a little bit more successful there because I think he's just gonna have to run. Because wherever he go, he probably gonna be in a fucked up situation.
I think it's gonna be a wild offseason. It's gonna be a very
Think so?
wild, yeah. It's gonna be a wild offseason because there's so many teams that have failed that they're gonna be looking to make moves. Of course, you got quarterbacks on the move. You got Derek Carr probably on the move. The uncertainty in Arizona kind of makes Kyler Murray expendable almost. You got Aaron Rodgers, you got Tom Brady, nobody knowing what he's going to do. It's a lot going on. The Jets quest for, I don't know. I know they don't feel comfortable with Zach Wilson, so they're going to be a player. It's a lot going on. There's a lot going on this offseason. It's going to be a very interesting offseason. I say this. I'm excited for the Super Bowl, but at the same sense, once it's over with, we got a long period of no football, and we literally,
it's crazy. Basketball you said the Jets, they still don't think the Bull White is better than Zach Wilson.
Nah, they don't.
They still don't like that. You're not better.
Well,
I don't think that's a ringing endorsement for Zach Wilson, though. Nah, but I'm just saying, y'all in the hunt for a quarterback because of Zach Wilson, not because of Sean White.
Mike White.
Mike White.
Right.
Y'all not in the.
If he would have came in and knocked it out of the park, he'd be the man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all not in the hunt for a quarterback because Zach Wilson. Nah, he's just not the man. But the guy that's behind him, just not the man. Not bad. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't the man either. Ain't the guy either.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't the long-term answer.
But if we go, you know what I'm saying?
Is Eric Bieniemy still in Kansas City? Win, lose, or draw in the Super Bowl? Is he still there, or
he shouldn't be? But I wouldn't leave unless it was something.
What do you do?
I'm not going to lie. To me,
they tell you it ain't him. Andy Reid called plays.
Andy Reid has always been that dude, but you can say the same. How many? It's been, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 coaches coaching right now that has come from Andy Reid's tree, doing pretty damn well. Offensive coordinator and Doug Peterson, if I'm not mistaken.
So you wouldn't hire him for nothing more than a coordinator?
No, I would hire Eric Bieniemy as a head coach. I would.
I say this, and like I see LaShawn McCoy said. And he said Andy Reid never called plays until Doug Peterson left. He said he never called plays for the Eagles. So obviously he ain't had no faith in Eric Bieniemy when I brought you in. If now I'm calling plays.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that neither. But Sean McCoy said today, said, yo, Andy Reid never called plays.
Interesting.
He was like, but the last year when Doug Peterson was in KC and he left to take the job for the Eagles, Andy Reid started calling plays.
Okay. Well, we'll revisit that. We'll let that sink in.
He said he could draw the play up.
That. We'll revisit that because I'm pretty sure. Because I know we interviewing him for. I think we trying to get an interview with him. There's a couple of teams trying to get an interview with Eric Bieniemy. He's been a hot name for a while.
I will say this,
but maybe
though,
that's
man.
the reason why he hasn't gotten an actual job.
I think I remember Andy Reid calling plays in Philly.
Man, LaShawn McCoy said it. Speak for yourself today.
Okay.
Moving on, Fresh. Give us some NBA act. Give us some NBA music. Give us
That's
some
what he
round ball
said.
music.
Matter of fact, that's what he said too. He said, when I got to KC, I was surprised that Andy was calling the plays.
Interesting. We'll let that one play out. We'll let that one play out. Because that's an interesting plot line. The coordinator, though?
He don't even look like a coordinator. He look like a dude that he look like one of the other dudes that be on the sideline around the coach.
Complimentary piece.
He look like one of the niggas that hold
Like he hold the cord. Oh, man, look.
Patty Mahomes up to the sideline. He got the tag.
Casino
Yeah, he got the tablet.
He got Patty Mahomes tablet. This thing niggas be cooking. Shit, I like this. Yeah.
Well, maybe taking some of the play calling.
I don't know.
Stanley, because that motherfucker's crazy.
I mean, I ain't gonna say he make Cooper Rush look good. I just think Dak just looked bad.
Dak's that bad.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say he's that bad, but he looked that bad this year.
Like this nigga said, he got fired, and the games Dak didn't play, he was controlling Cooper Rush.
All right.
True.
So listen,
I'm not the problem.
NBA action. Big shake up as far as standing since we last talked. Big shake up. A lot of movement. A lot of movement from the standpoint of the rankings. Hell, shit. Through January 30th, we got Boston in first at 36-15, Milwaukee in second at 33-17, the Sixers at 33-17, the Nets at 31-19.
So we tied, or
no, nigga, y'all, they're a game ahead of y'all.
I didn't hear what you said. Okay,
you are not tied. I said they are 33-17. You are 32-17.
Okay, gotcha.
They're a game ahead of y'all, not tied.
All right, half game, got you. All right.
Oh, the homer came out that nigga then.
Oh, nigga, I love the Sixers.
Cavaliers 31-21 in fifth place. Miami 28-23 in sixth place. The Knicks, the play-in teams. I'm sorry.
Miami been climbing.
Yes, they have.
They surging. Miami is surging. The Sixers surging, to be honest with you. I think they're like
They
what?
won like 7,
They're
8 in a row.
6 in a row. That put them in like second.
Then we
place
lost
at
to
one point,
fucking
and they
Orlando
lost.
last night.
Y'all lost to Orlando.
Yeah.
And y'all lost to
Nah, that snapped our
y'all lost
streak.
to the Nets over the last week.
Nah,
Y'all lose
we
to
did
the
not.
Nets?
No, nah, we
No, y'all
beat
beat
them.
the Nets. Okay.
Nah,
Y'all did beat the Nets.
man,
That's
we
right.
did.
Y'all
We
lost
just
to
got our
Orlando. Paulo
streak
fucked y'all
snap.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We
Paulo
just got our
fucked y'all
streaks. Mo Wagner.
Playing tournament rankings number 7. We got the Knicks at 27 and 24. The Hawks 25 and 16 and 8. The Wizards 24 and 16. The Bulls 23 and 26. And the teams that are out of the playing tournament, but not far out, because technically 1 or 2 games only separates you. Go on a 3-game win streak, you could find yourself from 11 to 5. Pacers at 24-28. Toronto at 23-29. We got the Magic at 20 and 31. The Hornets at 15 and 36, and the Pistons at 15 and 39. In the Western Conference is where you see a lot of the biggest movement. There's a lot going on here. The Denver Nuggets, first place, 34 and 16. We got the Grizzlies, second place, 32 and 18. And to be honest with you, the Grizzlies, they've been 0 and 5 over the last week. So to still be in second place is pretty good for them. The Kings in third place at 28 and 21. The Clippers surging at 28 and 25, which sounds weird because that's like 500 almost. There's a lot of parity. If you look, just listen to these records. It's ridiculous parity. Now the Kings are third at 28 and 21. But the 10th place team is 26 and 26. So just to finish out the rankings, Clippers at 28 and 25, number 4. Golden State Warriors, who were pretty much in like 10th place a week ago, now sit at 5 at 26 and 24. The Mavs stock is down a little bit. They've fallen 27 and 25. Playing tournament teams are the Suns at 27 and 25. That's falling right where I picked them at too, because they starting to fall right where I thought they would.
Who?
The Suns. I did not think the Kings would be here in any way, shape, or form, but I did say the Suns were not going to be there this year. The Pelicans have slid. 3 weeks ago, they were in first place. Now they're in 8th place at 26 and 25.
Holy smolies.
The Timberwolves, 27 and 26. The Jazz at 26 and 26. They've had extensive period of being out. BI just came back off of the toe contusion.
But he went back out though.
And outside of the play-in, you've got Oklahoma City at 24 and 26. The Blazers at 24 and 26. I get back to that later, man.
The Blazers.
We all love some Dame Lillard, man, but them niggas in 12th place.
I do not agree with his decision to not force his way out.
I just don't.
I do not.
The Lakers are 23 and 28 in 13th place. The Spurs are 14 and 37 in 14th place, and bringing up the rear as the worst team in the league, Houston Rockets at 12 and 38.
I said, y'all gonna get better. We gonna get better.
I don't know. We gotta get rid of some guys. We gotta get rid of some guys. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's coaching.
Coaching.
No, it's coaching.
It ain't coaching.
We're a rudderless
It
ship.
ain't coaching.
Nah, it is.
Pop.
It is. It
I'll
is.
be
ain't
better
coaching.
than y'all.
It is.
Name somebody on my team. Name somebody on the
I mean, I can.
Keldon Johnson.
Who else?
Trey
somebody.
Lyles. No, Trey
Name
Lyles.
somebody.
Nah, he's in Sacramento.
Jakob Poeltl.
And name somebody.
But it,
Name somebody on the Rockets.
but what I said,
Jalen Green.
but what I
Jabari
said
Smith.
Who else?
is
Eric
Who
Gordon.
else?
Shenzhen.
We should be better than them, nigga.
yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. Our team is a team full of very young players still trying to find their way in the league, and they don't know how to play basketball yet.
Yeah, Jalen Green.
And you got a second year coach.
Kevin Porter Jr.
How?
Kevin Porter Jr.
He's for the Rockets.
Kevin
Yeah,
Porter
that's-
Jr. is
that's
terrible.
Their whole team.
He's terrible. Kevin Porter Jr. is a point guard. Is not a point guard, but he's not a combo guard. But he's the point guard for our team. So
Hold
It's
on,
like-
hold on. Run that back again, man.
okay, I'm gonna say this again. Kevin Porter Jr. is a point guard who's not really a point guard.
Okay.
He's a combo guard.
Uh-huh.
Who's not a combo guard. Who's a point guard for our team.
What are you, a tweener?
No.
He's a tweener who's not a tweener.
How tall is he? What are you like 6'7"?
Nah, he like 6'4", 6'5".
Kevin Porter Jr.
Yeah. Crack research staff. Let me go into it. Give me a second. Hold on, folks. Give me a second.
God damn, he said he ain't
Said
nothing that
don't
he
make no
really
sense,
is,
He
but he
just said
really
he
ain't
ain't nothing.
anything. Yeah, that's
He
what I'm
said he
saying.
ain't
That's what I'm
nothing.
saying. He said he ain't nothing that he really is, but he really ain't nothing. Yeah, point guard, but he a combo guard, man, not a combo guard.
Really ain't a combo guard. You ain't nothing.
You know what
He's
he
just a
is? You know what
guard.
he is?
He's Shake Milton.
You know what he is? He's just a basketball player, right? He a basketball
They just hooping.
But
He's
here's
out
the
there.
difference. Here's the difference.
He's just
though.
out there.
Here's the difference. When you're telling a guy you want him to play this position, right? And okay, it's like a team with no hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
You ever watch kindergartners at recess?
Mm-hmm.
When you open the door, they just
Yeah, that's exactly what I was envisioning.
That's what's going on in Houston. It's just like there's no roles, no nothing. The only person that has a defined role, there's two people that have a defined role on that team.
Derek
Alperen
Gordon.
Sengun, the center,
Mm-hmm.
and Jalen Green. You just score the ball, young man. Unfortunately, Kevin Porter Jr. thinks that's his role. Jabari Smith Jr., who is your first round draft pick, your top 5 pick.
And I thought he was going.
You throw him in the mix of two guards fighting for shots.
Who's ruining who?
I don't think it's anybody ruining anybody. It's just you gotta. Sometimes you can have addition by subtraction. You got to subtract.
Who's the ruiner? Who's the main ruiner? You think it's Jalen or Kevin Porter Jr.?
Jalen
Me-
Green can't. He don't know basketball.
Nah. Okay, so that's two of them then. You got two niggas in the backcourt that don't know basketball.
Kevin
So-
Porter know basketball, like you just said, but he has.
So if he knows basketball, why are we 11 or 12 and 13?
Because Jalen
Because
Green
if you're a
don't
point guard,
have.
if you're a point guard, then for all intent and purposes, you have a defined role, right? Okay, so here's my so even in this day and age, right, where your point guards are considered lead guards, right? So you think to yourself, oh man, well, he should be getting buckets, right? Right?
Yeah, that's
Because you looking at it in the mold of like your John Morant's and your Dame Lillard's.
if he's those kind of guys,
He's not.
he just don't know it yet, huh? He ain't get the memo.
His averages should tell him the memo.
Oh,
You're a nigga averaging like 14 points, like, and you taking shots like you that guy. At least you get an outburst from Jalen Green because, well, his name is Jalen Green because he got green light. I expect that from my
shit.
off guard. I don't expect wild, inconsistent play from my point guard.
Some would say Kevin Porter is the best player.
I don't know. Whoever is saying that is crazy as a mother.
Hate him like he's the best player.
We ain't cash strapped. He ain't getting a whole bunch of money. He's not getting a whole bunch of money. But I digress. Let's not talk about like the worst team in the league. There's other things we could talk about.
I would like to say Kevin Porter Jr. averages 19.2 points a game.
And what else? What did I say? 15, 16? So I was 4 off.
You said 14.
14. So I'm
14.
5 off, 5 points off.
Yeah, you kind
5
of shot
points
him
off.
down. 5.5 rebounds, 5.6 assists,
Okay.
1.3 steals.
5 and 5. Now, what does he shoot?
Now he sounded like a young point guard who
What does he shoot? Tell me two things. What's his 3-point percentage and what's his field goal percentage?
43% from field goal and 34% from three. Excuse me.
As your point guard.
As my point guard.
So what is he? Is he a point guard or is he a two guard?
I don't know.
Some might say he the best player on the team.
You would say that?
I said
No,
some might say.
Well, it's only three people had to say that.
Nah, what I'm saying is we know he can't score like Jalen Green, but we know I'm pretty sure he knows more basketball than Jalen Green.
Why would you say that? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Because I don't think Jalen Green was taught basketball. He's one of them AAU babies, and I think he's one of the worst AAU babies.
Okay.
Whereas though he was on every team, he went to all these what they call them. He went to all these storage container schools, but forgot storage container in the back, filled with laptops.
The trailer,
yeah, filled with laptops.
Truck trailer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He one of them guys. You know what I'm saying.
I got some stats on Jalen. Jalen Green. Jalen Green's regular season stats aren't that much different from Kevin Porter.
Okay.
He averages 21.7 points a game.
Okay.
4.1 rebounds. Kevin Porter averages more rebounds.
Right.
3.7 assists. We know he averages 5.6 assists.
Right.
He averages more steals. This gentleman averages 0.7 steals a game.
Right.
Shooting at a 43.1 clip from the field.
That's about the same.
No, it's
No,
the same. It's
no.
not just about. It's the same.
Kevin Porter Jr. shot 43% from the field. And from three, Kevin Porter Jr. shot 34%, and this gentleman shoots 33%. So literally in all categories, he's better.
He's better.
I can't say he's better.
That's what I'm saying.
He's better.
Like I hear in the NBA, the shows and shit, some people say he's the best player on the team.
Do you believe that?
I don't think he's the most skilled. I think Jalen Green.
No, I'm asking you who's better. You can quantify it by upside,
honestly,
performance. You can quantify it however you want to.
Honestly, feel I ain't really watched y'all play like that. I'm being honest. I ain't never really.
I would say Kevin Porter
came on.
might be slightly better, but neither one. Both of them are equally non-effective. You feel what I'm saying? Like Kevin Porter may know the game just a little bit more right now, but both of them show up and do
Same shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Nah, but I've heard people say like, "Yo, Kevin Porter. If they didn't have Kevin Porter, it would be even really crazy." You know what I'm saying? Like he was like the glue. He like the glue. You're already hanging off. Like, dang. Hold this shit together.
They was living like that.
It's a bad team, playing bad, doing bad things. Young coach, young players all over the court. The veteran leadership ain't really provide no leadership. It's just really bad all across the board. It's just a bunch of young players.
Get out of there.
It's just a bunch of young players.
Try to get out of there.
This is a bunch of young
Get my
players.
man up out of there, man.
It's just a bunch of young players.
Trade deadline.
I would trade Eric Gordon. I personally would trade Kevin Porter Jr. I
What you
would.
think about him?
Because you gotta-
Bones? What you think about him trying to trade Bones?
Man,
I'm torn on that because I personally just want to see Bones go somewhere where he can play.
that part I'm totally with. That part
I just want him to go somewhere where he can start and you don't have to worry about looking over his shoulder. So the scuttlebutt, as you said earlier, behind the scenes, the destination was looks like Minnesota or something like that.
Minnesota.
Yeah. Let me get a couple.
I have heard there may be reports. There may be reports of a Bones to the Northeast.
Philadelphia.
No. Boston.
Wow. He would fit in. They shoot a lot of threes.
Mm.
And the rest of the team is so sound defensively that he won't hurt him. He won't hurt him.
For who?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You got Derek White. You got Brogdon. They both coming off.
You got Smart.
Yeah. So why would you?
Peyton Pritchard.
I'm not saying I don't love my baby, but why? Why
I don't
would
see
you,
that.
I wouldn't make that move.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I got a starting backcourt in the NBA on the bench.
That would be a weird destination. I mean, the funny thing, he would fit because the rest of the team cover up the deficiencies, but because he fits, they shoot a lot of fucking threes, and he could play off of Tatum and Brown.
But they're still, but what you tried to stop from happening was to happen again. You have to give one of the you got Brogdon and Derek White to take care of the ball. Hope you know what I'm saying. You get Bones, he ain't gonna be the primary ball handler. Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown gonna go back to being the primary ball handler,
like they pretty much are for the most part now. Well, I guess no, I wouldn't say because I mean you would have to give up like a Marcus Smart. You have to give up a lot of. You have to give up a couple of guards.
You had to give up Brogdon and Brogdon Smart or White Smart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, maybe we could tamp down on the Boston talk, but teams that immediately jump out that could look to add to Highland Services would be the Los Angeles Lakers, who are constantly looking for additional talent.
Teams need.
It's fucking fair, dog. But they said two other spots could land. I mean, could be the aforementioned Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers.
John Wall shit didn't work. Yeah, I tried that John Wall shit real quick. That worked out. That would be nice. That'd be pretty tough.
Because he need the ball.
John Wall?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You get Bones, he don't need the ball. He's not going to be the primary ball handler nowhere he goes.
Minnesota? What about
he
Minnesota?
might coming up.
Well, I'm assuming that D'Angelo. Well, damn.
They're going to be in the backcourt together.
I'm going to assume D'Angelo's probably going with him. It's on the way out if that's the case.
He's on the backcourt.
Be interesting.
Yeah, he ain't gonna go nowhere where the primary ball handler.
Be interesting.
He want him moving around. He get with a coach that get him on that Steph Curry regimen.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Get the moving, get the keep moving. Use the fancy dribble win. You know what I mean? Steph Curry got the best handles in the league. He got the best.
Your boy responded over the weekend, man. He beat the shit out of Jokic this weekend. That was impressive, Sean. I don't know if it's enough to wrestle with MVP away, but it's an impressive. You know, I like those kind of games, and I think the NBA wants those kind of games, those rivalry games where you pit the superstar against the superstar to see how they respond. But JoJo came out and really, 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 really. He really took the challenge. He really took the challenge.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was big. It was big, man. It was big. But now that the NFL is over, we're gonna switch gears, man, and we'll bring a little bit more NBA flavor, man. We've been rocking out all night with y'all. We appreciate it. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all fucking with us tonight, man.
Yo, nigga, what? This. Oh shit.
We definitely appreciate it. You'll start to see the Saturday games pop up. You know, that's gonna be big. thoughts on the All-Star game real quick before we get out of here. Thoughts on the All-Star game, bro. Is there any way we can improve All-Star week? Would you like to see one-on-one during the All-Star weekend?
Nah, I want to see an old school.
Nah, I
want to see an
won't.
old school motherfucker John.
Nah, I don't want to see no one-on-one.
Why not?
Because it'll be bull. Niggas ain't gonna be playing, man. I'd rather the game let them just go ahead and get a bunch of dunks and shit, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
No, I mean add the one-on-one to the All-Star weekend.
Nah,
Not necessarily overtake the All-Star game. I never want to see the All-Star game go away.
because niggas ain't gonna play. If I want to see a one-on-one game with the motherfuckers of some value in the league, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. I want to see a game. I don't want to see niggas. You know what I'm saying? I want to see niggas hooping. UCLA hooping against each other. You know what I'm saying? Really rocking. You know what I mean? I don't want to see all that crazy.
Okay, I can dig it.
Shit.
So listen, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. It's late. We gonna get the fuck out of here, man. Once again, every Tuesday, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all fucking with us. We truly appreciate it. Closing thoughts.
Yeah, thank y'all for watching, man. Like I said, Studio 7. Come get your recording, man. Podcast, photos, green screen. We got another podcast coming for you. Like I said, ain't nothing free. Girl Shay Free.
Shout out Shade
So-
Free.
Hey man, let's go, man.
Absolutely, man. Closing thoughts, bro.
Hey, yo, excuse me. Shout out Real Talk. Shout out Yo, bro. There's a I Got Rights challenge going on, effective immediately. Check that out right now. Spread that all over the tri-state area and beyond, all the way up to Bucharest. Yeah. Other than that, man, you know, I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of homework on these two teams, man. I gotta see, man. Patty Mahomes is a goddamn man. Look,
Absolutely. Absolutely. With that being said, man, tongue tied for a second, brain freeze. We'll be back with some the real NFL picks. We'll give you a total pregame show that y'all deserve, a real Super Bowl preview show with all the fanfare and everything. We might be in this motherfucker with snacks and dipping chips and all kinds of
I'm a
shit.
queso nigga. I'm a queso nigga.
Queso.
I'm a queso nigga.
Buffalo chicken dip. You know what I mean? The taquitos, all kind of shit here.
Yeah, you speaking my language, man. You speaking my language.
You might have all the fixes in here, man.
Speaking my language.
You might have all the fixes in here. So with that being said,
Excuse
it's the Fire Nice Experience, man. Thought-provoking Black culture journey, sports entertainment, current events, politics. If it's out there, we're going to talk about it. We get at y'all next week. Peace. We out.
We live at the Fire Nights podcast, man, and it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware.
Where was you from?
Now, who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire